This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit.
I was talking. I was singing along to the song for like 30 seconds. And then I saw that OBS wasn't picking up my microphone. What the fuck? Well, why do you have to keep selecting the microphone source in OBS? Whoa! Okay, turn that down. Turn that down. Actually, turn it off. Pause the YouTube video. Mute it. Close the tab. There we go. Lulu, Roboman Russian, how we doing today? How's it going? God had a vision and that vision is me. Why does that sound like a line from Hamilton? God had a vision and that vision is me. I can't rap like Lin-Manuel Miranda does. But that sounds like a line from Hamilton. Allegorgies, ... Lulu, you annoyed me with your Zoomer talk in the pre-stream. Don't make me do the timeout. Don't make me do it. How you guys doing? Roboman, Russian Lulu, what you up to? What's happening? It's a line from Hollywood Undead's Prey. Put him in the dirt. Didn't we talk about Hollywood Undead like last stream? Was that last stream? Was that the stream before? Because we talked about Hollywood Undead, and people said you should check out Hollywood Undead, and I think I said that sounds like a band. Realizing after a day of work? Me too! I also was at work. Tomorrow I'm only working half a day, and then I'm going to the airport to pick up my fiance, and then I got the next week off. It's gonna be great. And then the week after that, I'm only having like, I'm taking a course in like some computer system. And then the week after that, Monday is a day off, then I work for 2 days, and I go to the military for 10 days to get my promotion. So I'm basically not working at all for like a month after this. Might hop on Helldivers, I don't know though. I played Helldivers 2 off stream. I played... also, this game is way too fucking loud. Has this game been this loud for like the past couple of streams? Because this is the first time in a while I've been able to look at my OBS settings while streaming. This game is... if that is how loud this game has been insanely loud. I might have made it way too fucking quiet. Let me know if the game is way too quiet, but it's been way too loud. I've been playing Helldivers 2. The new event with the invasion of Earth is really cool. I like fighting the Illuminate. I don't like having to farm super credits because it takes so fucking long and it's so fucking boring. But like, for me to get anything on the battle pass, which Helldivers 2 has a good battle pass because it lasts forever and you can get it for free. There's no FOMO in Helldivers 2. The fucking... I need to get like 1 million medals to unlock the next step on the either of the battle passes I have. Oh shit, I accidentally used my controller. I have the basic one, the free one, and then I have Steeled Veterans or whatever it's called. And I want to get like the Truth Enforcers one because I really like the white outfit from that, but I gotta farm up like 300 super credits. It's gonna take forever. I have become the Doomslayer from 9 years ago. Does that mean you're playing Doom 2016, or does that mean you're playing Doom Dark Ages as if it was Doom 2016? Doom 2016 was really good. I think Doom Eternal was better than 2016 on every way, except for the music. The music is better in 2016. I have not played, I haven't even seen anyone play Dark Ages. Probably gonna watch when Joel plays that. But I heard that it's gonna be more like Doom 1 and 2, where it's like open maze levels, you have to find keycards and shit. And that sounds kind of interesting to me, but I'm not gonna buy it because I'm saving money. I'll be here for only like an hour, so make sure to make it the best hour of the stream. Okay, so here's what we do. No matter how good this first hour is, I'm just gonna make this the last part of the stream suck shit. So this is the best. If this... Was that you, Demon Curfer? If this first part of the stream is like bad and boring, the last half of the stream is gonna be like the Germa stream where he was like one viewer stream experience. Okay. So, it's day 48. It ends at 52, I think. And I don't think there are any other story events as far as I know. So I think all we're gonna do today is... Oh, fuck. What's the transformer at? Hello. TR check? The TR check. 7! Ah! There's pigs outside. You're TR2, right? Okay. While I do that, you fix server, because it would be really funny if you ran up to me in the middle of the night and just scared the shit out of me. I was about to say, how are we doing on fuel? But this thing is solar powered. 7? I thought the drone was a fucking Illuminate from Helldivers. Oh, 7, yeah. I thought the drone was the fucking Leviathan or Manta Ray or whatever they're called from the Illuminate and Helldivers 2. No, I am really close to like buying, or not buying, but downloading or making a mod that just doubles transformer durability, because I think it's way too fucking low. Either double the durability across all stages, or make it so that if I tell Kerfer to fix transformers, they fix them even if they're not broken. There are pigs about. I want to run into one of those and...
I have no sympathy.
You see a really fast
I
light in the
live for
woods?
this shit. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Basil making her entrance by activating Dracula Flow. How you do it? I would cry and die if the Gurfers ran at me, bro. 5. It lost 2 power in the time it took us to get here. Now, to be fair, as I am pretty sure the way the power works on these is that every once in a while, the game randomly chooses one of the 3 generators and it loses 1 power. So you could have one generator just go from, if all of them are at 100, you could end up with 100, 100, 0. You could also end up at 33, 33, 33, which would effectively mean it lived 3 times as long. Thank you for the gnome, Kid Robo, man. You're studying for exams? Yeah, I'm just gonna continue studying. Have a good stream. Basil showed up, did the fucking gnome, and now they're going studying. That is the morally correct choice. This stream will give you negative IQ. Study. Like, if you're studying, like, how do I explain this? If what you're studying for is useless, it has to be insanely useless to be a bigger waste of time than watching this is. But enough with the self-deprecation. Okay. Sure, I'll eat. Okay, so we were so fast, we didn't really get the, Furfur to... Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ! I was just saying you didn't have the chance to scare me! Oh my god, that freaked me out!
Hi gaze, 3.
Oh. Hello, Eternal Hype, how you doing? You came just in time to be fucking jump scared by the demon. Oh, welcome in, Eternal Hype. Thank you for the resub. 13 fucking months. Holy shit. How you doing? Wintry as well, hello. Wintry, did you come just in time to get jump scared? Or did you come like a second too late for the jump scare? I accidentally pressed the Windows button. Been that long since the marathon? Was the marathon the first time you subbed? In that case, yeah. It has. Jesus Christ, it's been a long time. I want to do another marathon, but the thing is, I gotta, like, work. I have, like, a job, which that takes up, like, half of my time. You did see the jump scare? Nice. The first time I subbed was before for a month. I remember on the marathon, you subbed for, like, 6 months. And then the next month, you didn't, like, do a resub. You subbed for 6 more months. So like you might be coming to the end of the subs you did way back then. Gonna go defend, manage democracy. Good luck. Fentanyl. The fuck is fentanyl? But also be nice to the SEAF, okay? Those boys in blue are all right. How you doing, Wintry? Eternal Hype, you said you had a story to tell. You said there was, you said you had a story you wanted to tell the stream. Also, we're not locked in on anything. You gotta lock the fuck in, soldier. I think I'm still paying for it? Wait. If you buy a 6-month sub and you have auto renewal on, it doesn't auto renew for the first 6 months, right? Like it goes, it's not like you have 6 months, next month auto renew, you still have 6 months. It's not like that, right? It's like 6 months and then you don't pay anything for 6 months, and then after the 6 months you start paying again, right? That's how it works, right? I hope so. Though knowing how Twitch works nowadays, it wouldn't surprise me if it's the latter. If you buy like a year-long sub, it's just gonna keep being like, hey, we charge you every month. I don't know, I think so. You're the one with the 6-month sub and the access to your bank statements, dude. There we go. Eternal Hype, have you ever been to Ria? One of my coworkers went to Ria, only for like... Fuck you. Only for like 17 hours, but he said Ria was a pretty nice place. He said the food and the taxis were basically free. I like how like we got animations for moving, like running and shit. Kinda an animation for jumping, but like swinging something, still just floating in the air. I should probably repair the car while we're here. We're just gonna get signals and try to get new signals, and we're gonna try to get event signals. No, Riyah, like R-Y-A-H. I think it's in Qatar. I'm not sure. It's closer to you than it is to me. Alakisha, how you doing? I don't really get what the kids nowadays like to watch. I did not think we got to the point where like static was the thing of choice. That might be the thing. In Norwegian, we spell it different. In Norwegian, we spell it with 4 letters. Okay. Minor inconvenience. Oh yeah, this is the one we got jump scared on. I did not think... I did not think this was a... Holy shit, my... I did not think this was a random event. I thought that happened on like a specific day. There's so many fucking pigs. Why? Why do the pigs keep spawning? Remote control disabled? I don't think so. Okay, there's something over here, which I think I see it. No, I don't. Hold on. Where are you? No, you should be visible, but you're on this side of the river. You might just be behind this fucking thing. Maybe we can see you from here? So I don't think the camera rotates there. You've been a few times. I've lived there my entire... Okay. Well, are the taxis cheap? And is the food cheap? Something over there. No, that's not where it is. It's over here. It's like down here. It's next to the tunnel, no? That's the cameras. Yeah, kinda. It's kinda hard to see. That's in the forest. That's in the forest. What does goat cam look like? That... I'm not sure if that light's from the sun or if it's from the... whatever the fuck it is down there. Goat cam! Goat still exists? That's good. Can we see green bunker from here? I don't think we can. Taxes are cheap compared to other countries. Food is not so cheap. Really? Like my friend, like my coworker, I'm not gonna call him a friend. My coworker ate like a full dinner. Like a full dinner for like $5 US. Which is like a quarter of what it would cost in Norway. Then he also did go to he also went to Bangladesh, where he got like, he ordered dinner, like Uber Eats, express delivery, 4 people with like curry rice, or, well, I think that's what it was. 4 people, huge portions, express delivery. And it cost him like fucking $7.5 US for all of it. Like, for 7 people. We should have bought the coffee maker a long time ago. It's a lot cheaper than buying energy drinks. Depends where you go, though. I missed the entire thing you just said. My mom called me. That's the fucking realest thing I've ever heard. No, I said he went to Bangladesh. And he Uber Eat ordered food for 4 people, express delivery, huge portions, curry and rice, like rice curry, and it cost like $7.5 USD for 4 people, and it was so much food they couldn't finish it, so they ate it the next day, which is like half of the cost of a curry rice in a Norwegian restaurant if like you show up and it's not delivery. Like, food is so fucking expensive in Norway. Rye scurvy. What? I know rye, you make bread from it, but what does rye have to do with scurvy? Scurvy is the shit you get if you don't eat fruit. Okay, Ari rolls, are they doing anything? I just want to see if there's been like an update to the Ari roll situation. These things, you can move them. It looks like. Because this shit is like ajar. I don't like the way the camera moves now. You can cut, if you stand on a slanted surface in this game now, you also stand like diagonal. Oh yeah, they can move. You also stand diagonally, and I don't really like that. Okay, why is the tree shining white? Even here, rice is really cheap. I gotta find an image to show you. So, I heard that in Japan, rice prices have like doubled over the course of a year. And the minister of like agriculture had a press conference where he said, like verbatim, I don't buy rice. And because he said that, he had to like resign. I'm not sure if something got lost in translation, if that's not completely accurate, but I do think it's funny. Oh. Like Japan, like pretty much all of Asia eats a lot of rice, which I think we could eat a lot more rice in Norway. I eat a lot of rice, but what did I do? For showing up? Not stealing your shit? I get 0.17? Okay. I do think it's really funny, though. They had to resign for saying he didn't buy rice. Okay. There was something purple here the last time we came here before we got shot in the head. And then the Ara rolls took the bread and the land spread. Okay, so... we could... really? We could do the tile. I was gonna call it a puzzle, but it's not really a puzzle. Could do the tile stuff, but I don't want to look up where all the tiles are and then you spend the entire stream collecting them for like no real benefit. One thing I want to do this stream, and this is probably gonna be the end of the stream, I'm gonna go outside the world border. Now I would love to do that after we get the gravity gun. I would love to get gravity gun and then go outside the border, because that means I can do the interloper Easter egg. For some fucking reason, the gun doesn't want to spawn. You have no idea how hard I'm concentrating to not call it a portal gun. Oh. You think the RE rolls are gonna like us more if we put like all the meat in their houses? I think the RE rolls, they killed the pigs and they got happy because of all the metal and electronics that came out of the pigs. And that's why we got positive rep. Maybe the meat that was there. But there's so much meat on, like, the base that I don't think they care about. So this stream is probably... This is gonna be the last stream for at least a week. But this stream is gonna be the last Voices of the Void stream. Probably until they update the game. I'm not 100% sure on what I want to stream instead. There are so many games I want to play right now. But I'm waiting for them to get updated. I want to play Classic World of Warcraft, but like the rumors for Classic Plus are like as high as they have ever been. I want to play Terraria, but Terraria is getting a new update soon. I want to play Palworld. Palworld's getting a new update soon. I want to play Borderlands. Borderlands 4 coming out later this year. And there's like more games on the list. I just don't remember them right now. Deadbolt? I don't really feel like playing Deadbolt. I have considered playing old school RuneScape, like 2007 RuneScape. I kind of want to play RuneScape. I'm back. I found it. Posted in Discord. I'll take a look at it. Deadbolt is not getting any updates anytime soon. Listen, I appreciate your love of the video game known as Deadbolt. Why did I say it like that? The video game formerly and currently known as Deadbolt. But, like, I'm not really in the mood for Deadbolt. I might start streaming RuneScape. OSRS. I have only played, like, an hour of RuneScape. I got, like, a fishing level, a mining level, and I killed like 10 goblins across a bridge. And that's the only thing I've been doing. DM'd? I don't want it in DM. Do you know what I fucking hate? Back in the day, you would go in a forum and you'd be like, Age of Empires 2 doesn't work. I'm getting this error. How to fix? And the people on the forum would be like, oh, I know how to fix this. I'll DM you the fix. Why the fuck would you DM it? Why wouldn't you post it on the forum where everyone can see it? Because now, when I see that, 2 years later, your account hasn't been logged on to in 5 months, how the fuck am I gonna find out the solution? Why didn't you just post it in the forum if you were gonna DM it anyway? When you typed, I'll DM you the fix, why didn't you put the fix in there? Like, why isn't this shit posted publicly? Wait, do I have DMs enabled? I haven't gotten a DM. I haven't gotten it. I don't have DMs enabled on Discord. Think you don't have... I'm not adding viewers to my... Just post it in, like, the Discord. This was after we ordered some smoked rice. Smoked rice? Coke and milk? What? What the fuck? Wait, first of all, what is smoked rice? Second of all, what do you mean? Okay, Coke and milk. Hold on a second. I sent Boba the wrong gif. I sent her a good night gif when I meant to send her a kissing gif. There we go. Coke and milk separately? Okay, but you got a carton of milk and a bottle of Coke? Yes, I get that. Did one person drink both? Or did one person have milk and one person have Coke? Coke with rice, I understand. Milk with rice? Also, what is smoked rice? Honestly, I'm not sure how soon Terraria's update is really coming. It's been like 2 years since Labor of Love, if I recall correctly. Yeah, but the update is also gonna be like fucking huge because they keep adding stuff to it. I have some games I can recommend if you need some ideas. I think I'm just gonna do like a test RuneScape stream And then we're just gonna kind of take it from there. Like, if the test RuneScape stream is like fun to do and like people like watching it and I like streaming it, then I might just stream RuneScape forever, for like 24/7 RuneScape stream. I'll fucking get the Neuralink brain implant. I'll play RuneScape in my sleep. I want to actually do this. This is a joke. It's Laban. Okay, I don't know what that is. Kind of like Kefir. Okay, I know Kefir. There's something called Pilk. I have a friend who claims to like Pilk. I talked to a friend of mine. I was like, hey, do you know about Pilk? And he said, yeah, I tried that once at a party. It was kind of good. And then I was like, what the fuck do you... I was like, okay, what do you mean it's good? Like, are you fucking with me? How did you make the Pilk? And he said, it was good. I'm not fucking with you. I took a glass. I took 50% milk, 50% Pepsi. I said, were you high? And he said, yes, he had an edible. So, I still don't believe Pilk is good. You can say Pilk is good. That's allowed. I'm just gonna assume you're Neko Arc posting. No? What do you mean no? Gotta head off soon because I got an exam at 8. Good luck with the exam, dude. You've been talking a lot about studying for exams. It's nice that they're finally happening. Pilk is good. See, that's Neko Arc posting. You are a big fan of Melty Blood, and you should check out Retlick's stream. Hold on a second. There we go. There's something in your mailbox. Yeah. The fucking mail. No, there's a bunch of stuff in the mailbox. We put a ton of stuff there. There's like an in-game event that puts stuff in the mailbox. Like, go take a look. Let me tell you the story I was talking about. You can do that while I'm checking the mailbox. Demon Idol. You hyped up this story, which, you know, fits your name. Why are there so many mannequins and so many pigs lately? Whoa. Something in my mailbox? Animal Skull, Dingus, Argimal, Animal Skull, Keycard. This is just the same shit that's been there forever. What do you mean there's something in your mailbox? Is this Pipe Bomb posting? Pilk sounds like those drink mixtures that would cause your cup to overflow. Am I stupid? Everything would overflow if you put too much of it. And nothing would overflow if you put, like, a reasonable amount of it. Why would a specific drink combination cause your cup to overflow? Unless you took, like, baking soda and vinegar, but I gotta be honest with you, only one of those is, you know, a liquid. My lecturer sent me a link to a forum. He's one of my AP program lecturers. Okay. Invalid object? Wait, I thought we got that one. Go. So, I am considering just deleting a signal if we get something that isn't new. The reason I'm not gonna do that is because I also want event signals. And there are plenty of event signals that will not be new. There's a program that piloted with our cohort as the first people to experience it, and let me tell you, it was a fucking mess. The level of mismanagement was atrocious. Okay? It's the drone. By the way, is the game really quiet, or is it, like, usable? Because the game was way too fucking loud, and it's been way too loud probably for the last couple of streams. I think my 9-year-old brother could do better. I almost read that as my 9-year-old son, and I got very confused. What the fuck? What are you doing here? How did you infiltrate this far? And why did you think this was a good idea? Is that coal? What is this? Oh, okay, yeah, we're burning the coal. I think we got all the coal in there. Could cremate the bones, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, it's time to die. Beep beep. No, my son is 3-year-old fresh now. When I was in the military, I was 21 years old when I was in the army. I was 20, 21. I want to go in here.
I'm him. I've been him.
Martinus,
I will
welcome in.
continue to be him.
And someone said, one of my roommates said as a joke, because we're talking about kids, they said as a joke, they said, yeah, Fresno's got 2 kids. And the other people were like, wait, what? Really? And you know, I'm a fucking joker, baby. That's so weird saying the fucking... I know that's from the comedy guy on YouTube. And I know he's not canceled, but quoting that video made me feel as uncomfortable as, you know, watching the video. Which means it's a good video, because it's meant to make you uncomfortable. If you don't know the video, I am the Joker, baby, don't look it up. It's Tim from Tim and Eric, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm a funny guy. So I played along and I said, yeah, I got 2 kids. One's 3 years old, one's 4-year-old. And they fucking believed me. And I didn't correct them until like a week later. They were like, so one of the people we fooled were like, we're talking to like a person who wasn't there. And they were like, oh yeah, oh, you're still alive. They were like, oh yeah, Freshno got 2 kids. And I said, no, I don't. Where'd you get that idea? Like some fucking gaslighting. And then I like explained to them the whole situation because I'm not, you know, a fucking psychopath, but... Oh. After enduring that for a year, I was excited to see that the forum was about the AP program. I took advantage of it. It contained 5 questions. I took my chance and cooked that shit up. I wrote 5 essays, each at least 300, 600 words. Okay. That's kind of short, but... I mean, sure. Dropped the whole last diss track on the program and its coordinators. This might be unfair. I might be comparing, like, university stuff to high school stuff. I have never gotten a university assignment that was less than 2,000 words. That's the smallest one I got. First year, it was all 2,000 words. Second year, it was a bit 2,000, a bit 3,000. Last year, it was like 3,000, 4,000 words. This isn't an assignment. Fair enough. Fresno has kids. Imagine small white Among Uses. When I have kids, they're gonna look like half me, half Boba. You've seen what that looked like. You've seen the Boba bunny. Can I get the Boba bunny up on screen here? Image source. Do not make source visible. Where's the Boba bunny? Let me get the Boba bunny up here. Not the Boba bunny, but the... There we go. Boom. Oh, Jesus, that's huge. It is very large. Okay, that's very small. Oh, I'm gonna move the camera. I don't want to put it in, like, the garbage. There we... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. You got yourself a nice little hat. Nice hat, too. Put you on top of the world. I'm just gonna put you, like, down there. There you go. Just cover the FPS counter so people don't make fun of my computer. Baby, how ya doing? That's my fiance. Why Bunby? You chose the perfect time to show up. I made the bunny small because I was doing stuff like this, where like I put it as a hat for the demon and a hat for this guy, so I made the bunny really small. I can make the bunny bigger. I can go like bam, large. That might be a bit too big. That might be a bit too big. Also, Alien, welcome in. This is a feedback form, so that's with no filler. I thought you said that's with no filter, and you just went like ham, like swearing at the people who did it. Oh, there's one like right next to us. You're not gonna be on these. Oh shit. Hold on. I thought you weren't gonna be on Discord because you were like in the airport. There we go. I am in the Discord. I thought since you were like airport mode, you were just gonna like chill. You're at the gate? I'm in the Discord. It was full of diplomatic passive aggression. That's the best kind. 3 hours early. Jesus Christ. At least you're at like one of the better airports. If I had to spend... I can spend 3 hours at the airport in the city where I live. Yeah, I got the webcam. I can spend 3 hours at that airport. In fact, I have. I just buy an iced coffee, free Wi-Fi, charge my phone, eat hot chip, lie. You know, I'm born in 1997. But if I had to spend 3 hours at the airport where my parents live, Boba, you remember our airplane got delayed by like an hour? That place fucking sucks. The airport is like one room. It's got like I almost called it a food machine. It's got a fucking vending machine is what it's called. With like chocolate bars and shit, and a toilet, and a water fountain. If I had to spend 3 hours there, I think I would rather just go like walk outside and wander in the snow. Boba's going here. She's coming right here. She's on the way to me. She's gotta be here a week. That's why I'm not streaming on Saturday, because I'm gonna be spending all the time with Boba. Fucking sucks to be you guys. Oh. No, Boba's coming here. She's gonna be here for a little over a week. And it's gonna be really cool. I don't want to like brag too much. Because when I was single, one thing I hated was when like people in a relationship would brag about their relationship. When I was single, that was like, I fucking hated it. And now I talk about Boba like all the fucking time. I talk about Boba on stream, I talk about Boba at work, I talk about Boba with my friends, and I'm not talking about the tea. Now I have become the guy who's just bragging about the relationship 24/7. Literally the Sims stream, but IRL. Well, she's not moving in until, like, Christmas, like later this year. But yeah, we're gonna have, like, I was gonna say a domestic situation, but that sounds abusive. That sounds like what you would call... Like, if you were a police officer and your kid... You came home for, like, a domestic violence case, and your kid was like, Dad, what did you do today? And you were like, well, it was a domestic situation. Now, Boba's gonna come to my apartment for, like, a week, and we're gonna cook food together, and we're gonna lay on the couch together and watch, like... What was it called? What's the... Oh my god, this is downloading slow. What's the movie, Boba? The Queen Victoria movie. Well, what the fuck? Was it just called Queen Liz? What was it called? Queen Charlotte! Queen Charlotte! No, because we're watching a lot of TV. He's moving in? Congrats to you guys. It's Eternal Hype. You've been here for over a year. I've talked about this like 1,500 times. We're gonna watch Queen Charlotte because I really like the TV series. A domestic situation. Move Singapore to Oslo. I don't live in Oslo, thank God. Also, Oslo is bigger than Singapore. Like literally, let me check this. Singapore, square kilometers, 735. Okay. Oslo. I'm gonna have to search it in Norwegian. Oh no, Oslo is half the size of Singapore. Well, it's Oslo County. It's Oslo County, not Oslo City. Oh, Oslo City is the same size as the county? Someone should tell that to the fucking buildings. Okay, Oslo is wait, hold on. Then... how big is where I'm from? Okay, yeah, my... my home county is like 5 times bigger than Singapore. I introed Fresh to Bridgerton? You did, and I really like Bridgerton. Because Boba showed me the first episode of Bridgerton over Discord, and I didn't like it. And then we were chilling in a hotel in Malaysia, and she was like, I'm gonna watch Pinkerton on the TV. I was like, you go, queen. Then she turned it on, and I was like, hold on. This shit fire. This shit's fire. And I really liked it. So we watched Bridgerton, and Bridgerton is pretty good. I'm not gonna dox myself. There's about 200 counties in Norway. All of them are bigger than Singapore. I didn't know it was gonna happen so soon. Oh god, I'm ahead off. I'm late. Good luck with your exam. Eternal Hype. I almost called you Eternal Blue. You just like tea a lot? You like gossip tea? I do like gossip tea. Boba, can I tell a story about your brother? Can I tell a story about your brother? Also, what are you called? Gertoy. You are an Invader Sim reference, but I didn't think they would, like, call you Gur. Are you Deco or miscellaneous? Gur. Wait, are you? Do you have a different name in the store? Are you not available in the store? Is that plushie an Easter egg plushie? That might be an Easter egg plushie. Or it has a different name in the store. Because I think the Varg's room has a different name in the store. I do want the giant Killjoy plush, but I don't really know what to do with it. You know what? This vase has feet. I'm just gonna buy one. New? Okay, I won't tell the story about your brother. Egg. Brother, read the tags to the stream. Read the stream tags. And then go... This shit happened ages ago. This shit happened before I started streaming, dude. Putting egg emojis in here? But I'm, like... my most visited subreddit is r/196. There's no secret here. Did they add something to this tree? This stream is gonna be kind of low energy for what we do in Voices of the Void, because this is pretty much gonna be like a waiting for the game to do something stream. It's gonna be one of those streams where you wait for the game to happen. I want to go get the anti-breeder plushie. That's one goal today. Which means we have to enter the cave at 3:33 a.m. Which should be fairly easy to do. We can also get... what other plushie? We could get the Monique plushie. I'm not making the Monique Ari roll. Because it makes me uncomfortable. Poor uses. We should probably... I just walked through the arcade cabinet. We should probably go to sleep because we want to be awake at 3:33. Hey, give me my fucked up evil vase. Of course, the fucking feet are visible, like from where you're holding it. Couldn't have like the top of the vase be visible. No. You gotta get like the feet showing. By the way, I disabled the feet redeem because apparently that goes against TOS. Where the fuck did I buy this thing? It kind of looks like an Among Us, so I am gonna keep it. Okay, we're gonna start another download. The reason I'm not doing anything with the signals we're downloading is because they're worthless. We don't need money. We're pretty much only farming events and new signals. Since we have the glossary setting turned on, we will know that it's a new signal the moment it's finished detecting. So, like, we can tell that this is an old signal without even looking at it. What the fuck? We're gonna start the download. gonna start the download. There we go. And then we're gonna... What the fuck is happening? Then we're gonna go to sleep. But yeah, I didn't care at all about RuneScape. It didn't look like my kind of game. And then I started watching RuneScape content creators. I started watching Settled and Colonello. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And now I've been watching Moat Blocks. And they're really good content creators. So I know stuff about RuneScape. And I downloaded RuneLite. And I played like an hour of RuneScape free to play, obviously. I played like an hour of RuneScape, and I didn't really like it, but RuneScape might be the kind of game that is for, like, hello, demon. I just noticed, like, is that your fucking vocal cord? Is that your windpipe? RuneScape might be one of those games that's better to stream than it is to play. Because, like, the long drive, you will not catch my ass. By the way, I still intend to finish the long drive. It's just that with how rarely I'm able to stream, it's very hard to justify spending like 5 hours on a Saturday driving through the desert with nothing really happening. But RuneScape, RuneScape might be one of those games that's better to stream than it is to play. So tomorrow, I am gonna wake up, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna leave work early, then I'm gonna go pick Boba up from the airport. Okay. Is there a mannequin right outside? Is there a pig somewhere? Why are you doing this to me, man? Why you gotta do me like this? No event! What the fuck? I'm about to pass out. You can't do this to me. Okay. It's probably a mannequin that's like perfectly far enough away to mess with my shit. Can't be you. We're on the other side of the river. I'm just gonna sleep in here. Okay, is it you? Is that a pig? It's moving really slow. It might be stuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, we need coffee. I need coffee. I just wanted to take a nap before midnight. Gotta go fight a fucking pig. Okay, and I need some potato. Need some fucking flaming hot potato. I need the strength for the fucking pig fight. Yeah, I can save, but I can't sleep, and that's weird. Normally, not being able to sleep and not being able to save is the same thing. I'll be going now. I woke up pretty early today, so I'm kind of tired. Thank you for stopping by, Wintry. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a nice nap. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Martin, can I know the auto mod stole your message, but I get some content for what context for that message, because I'm just confused what like the intended meaning of that message is. It's not something evil. They didn't send something evil. It's just what is it you're trying to communicate with that? Oh. It appeared overnight? To be fair, it is one of the most common medical conditions on Earth. Like, no joke, it's like one of the most common medical conditions in the universe. It's just kind of didn't expect to just type it out right away. Also, I'm a little surprised that, like... There we go. What happens if I... Let me out? No. But I do like that we can put them in containers. That means I can put it in my inventory. If I get a large enough inventory, we might be able to carry around a pig. Let me out. It was the fucking pig. Okay. So we need to be at the cave at 3:33. Gonna leave home at like fucking 1 a.m. just in case something happens. Why do I feel like one of the generators is gonna be dead when I wake up? Why do I feel like one of the generators is gonna be out of power? It feels like they keep nerfing the generators. I know they buffed the generators, but it feels like they're getting worse, and it might just be because a lot of days are passing where nothing happens. Like when things are happen, do they go away faster when you're awake? Oh, I'm not sure why I woke up, but thank you. Got an event happening. Do we have an email? No email. I saw that. I saw you. I saw the spaceship. Is that it? More. I saw the light in the sky. You know what they should do in the game? On the last night of the game, there should be another meteor shower. If there's one on the first night, put one on the last night too. I have no idea. Event's over. I guess they just wanted me to see a spaceship. Oh, and we're too fucking woke to sleep. Are we too awake to go to the bathroom? That'll be fucked up. You try to go to the bathroom, it'd be like, no, you're not sleepy enough. What happens if you try to use it again? I don't want to use it right now. Okay, fair enough. When Voices of the Void gets like a new big update, which is, as far as I know, gonna be the ATV update. Oh shit, I should have picked up some food. Actually, I don't have a can opener in here. All of this shit did get knocked around, so we might not have a can opener. Can I open one of you with my raw use tool to open? Can't open. This is not DayZ, because in DayZ you can open a canned box with pretty much every single melee weapon. I don't think we have a can opener. I'm gonna go get a potato. I forgot we had the evil Kerfer living here. When a new update comes out, I am gonna play it. I'm gonna start a new save from like... Oh, right, your raw potatoes. I am gonna start a new save from... I forgot I had the burger. Probably enough. I'm gonna start a new save from day one. I am not looking forward to cleaning all the fucking trash in the base. Oh no, it's Spooky Ghost? Listen, my spooky ass, my scary visage is not visible on screen. If you're calling the tiny Boba bunny in the bottom right of the screen spooky... Wah! There you go. You get a jump scare for being rude to the bunny. Hold on. Who say bun be scary? Satch, you wanna say something in your defense? You have like bunny phobia? What is that called? What is the Latin name for a bunny? I actually have no idea. Time him out for 1 second? Boba, you're a mod! You have the power to do that. Dash, you have anything to say in your defense? You called the bunny scary. That's not nice. He's a ghost, so it's spooky. Even if it's a bunny, it's spooky. How does the jury feel about this? I have more similar bun. You have more? Wait, I thought you only had... I thought you only made this... Oh, the emotes you're talking about. I thought you made another, like, this kind of looking one. Weekly results? We got no reward because we did no actual work this week. We didn't do shit. Boba did also draw my emotes. It's very good at that. Boba drew my emotes. And I made the music for her stream. Call that one of the greatest trade deals of all time. Martinus, what is that emote? The fuck? What does that halfway look like an Adventure Time character? I still have not fucking seen Fiona and Cake. I am gonna watch Fiona and Cake. I really want to see it because it's more Adventure Time, but I still haven't seen it. Okay, if you have two, if there's one emote that looks like a character, that's just a character. If someone posts two emotes that I don't recognize of the same character, I'm assuming that's the streamer's avatar. Which there's nothing wrong with that, it's just, you know, you're showing your power level. Like, now I know what the streamer looks like. Wait, fuck, I can't, all of my fucking emotes are like me. Can't say that. Okay, we're gonna chill and we're gonna eat this frozen shrimp burger. I don't think shrimps are good refrozen. Wait, no, we're not. We're gonna go eat the MRE. The MRE is like way fucking better food. Okay, no ghouls. No ghouls. The MRE is, first of all, it's free. Second of all, I think there's a lot more like food in it. Also, we gotta figure out what we do with these things. Because they're too heavy to lift. They're too big to carry. I don't think you can craft anything with them. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna... Can I even get these onto the crafting table? No chance. I'm gonna be really disappointed if this is just like 1,300 free fuel. I'm gonna be really sad if that's the thing. I'm actually gonna bring a cup of coffee with me. A cup of Joe. There's a place, there's a coffee shop I've seen a couple of places. I'm not sure if it's only in Norway. I think they have this in, like, Singapore, too. It's called Joe and the Juice. And they have pretty bad ads. Like, one of their ads is just, like, a guy, and then it says, "I don't want bullshit, I want coffee." And I'm like, yeah, pal, fucking everyone does. No, but, a friend of mine told me that they had really cheap, really good coffee. So I went there, and the coffee was, first of all, it was more expensive than Starbucks. Second of all, it was the most basic fucking coffee I've ever tasted. And I told my friend that. He was like, yeah, it's not that cheap. Then like a week later, another dude told me the same thing. He said, the coffee's cheap, the coffee's good. And he said, he told me, I went there, I got a basic coffee, it cost like, I forget how much it was. But it's like, it costs this amount of dollars. And I was like, that's weird, because I went there, and it costs this amount of dollars. And he was like, oh no, yeah, you're right, it does cost that amount. I got really confused, because now I've had two people tell me, like, straight up be like, the coffee costs $10. I go there, it's $20. And then I tell them it's $20. They go, oh yeah, it's $20. Why the fuck do you tell me it's $10? Then one of my fucking coworkers, like 2 weeks ago, or like 1 week ago maybe, told me the exact same thing. He said, yeah, I went there. Coffee was like $10. It was pretty good. I was like, I've been there like 4 times because people keep telling me, people keep fucking gaslighting me, telling me the coffee costs half as much as it actually does. And then when I go there, it costs twice as much as they say it does. Wait, when does the anti-breeder spawn? And he was like, oh yeah, you're right. It does actually cost that much. What the fuck is this coffee place paying people to make them like lie about how expensive the coffee it is? Because like so many fucking people now, 3-4 people have told me this thing costs X amount of money. I go check, it's twice as expensive. I tell them that and they just admit like that they gave me the wrong. Is it me personally there's something wrong with? Or it's like, if you go to Joe and the Juice, do they say like, hey, if you tell people the coffee costs half as much as it does, you get like 5% off of your coffee? Because this happening twice, I get it. This is like 3-4 times. Love your spooky Kerfus. It's a demon, but thank you. First when I read that, I thought you said love your spooky bunny. I was gonna be like, thank you. My fiance drew it. But I said we're talking about the Kerfus, and I was like, oh. Okay. I didn't know you could turn Kerfus into a Wendigo. Well, first of all, it's not a Wendigo. That's not what Wendigos look like, traditionally speaking. It's a Furfur. It's a Furfur Kerfur. Or a Kerfur Furfur. I feel like we're getting very close to like a word furries use as a euphemism. I don't know any words like that, but I do know some words like that. What I mean is I don't know which word we're getting close to, but I feel like we're getting very close to one. 3 out of 4 syllables here are fur. You're just gonna kind of chill. Like outside. Wait, we came here way too fucking early. Until the anti-breeder comes out. Oh, we're gonna wait until 3:33 a.m. Then we're gonna run in, then we're gonna grab the plush. And also, you can make a Kerfus out of a lot of things. There's like 11 unique ones. You wrote down a list of all the ones we don't have. Your wife made a cute bunny ghost hybrid. Thank you. She's my fiance, but I appreciate like the optimism. She is going to become my wife. I do call her my wife sometimes. I've done that ever since we've been dating. Like sometimes I'd be talking about when Boba was my girlfriend, I would be talking about Boba and I would say my wife. And I wouldn't realize I said that until like 5 minutes after I did. This is kind of good framing, actually. This is pretty good framing for the anti-breeder coming out of the cave. So the ghost bunny thing is she took my avatar, which is a ghost, and her avatar, which is a bunny, and then she just smacked them together, and that's what you got. So sometimes I joke about that being like our child, which I guess technically if you took my avatar and her avatar and mashed them together, what else would you call it? You guys want a funny joke? Here's a funny joke you should say. When you're talking to someone, you should say like, you know what? You remind me of someone. And they go like, what? Who do I remind me of? Who do I look like? You go, you look like if your mom and your dad had a kid. I stole that joke from like a Twitter post that's like 5 years old, but that's like one of my favorites. So, I know I promised Russian that the first hour of the stream was gonna be like the best hour. I gotta say, we kind of done nothing for the first hour of this. We got some signals that wasn't worth anything. We fixed the transformer, which we should probably fix transformer number 3 before we go home. We just kind of did nothing. It's gonna be really funny if the prediction came true. The entire rest of the stream was just us doing more nothing. Hear a footstep? Like one singular footstep? So ATVs, you only run them from the handle, right? They got one for gas, one for brake. I think you use the pedals for gearing, right? I'm not really sure what that is supposed to be, like suspension? I kind of want to look a little at the ATV right now, because this is getting reworked in the next update, according to the devs. They're going to add upgrades to it, they're going to change how it works. One thing they said was they're going to add like a cage to it, so if it flips, you don't fall off it, which would be nice. It would let me be way more reckless with it. I do think ATV upgrades is something that would fit nicely into this. I also do want very last upgrade in the game, like end of like a big fucking quest line or whatever. Maybe you get a new drop from Evil Kerfur. Maybe you use the fuel tanks from the Terminator. And you build like a tiny helicopter or like a tiny drone that you can fly around it. But have that be the final upgrade, like the last thing you get. I love they changed it to a golf cart. You should play Signal Simulator, because you have a golf cart in that game. This game is inspired by Signal Simulator, where you do drive a golf cart. I feel the main thing I want for Voices of the Void is just make the map twice as big. Which, I guarantee, like, I say this every stream, because I think it's a good idea. They should remove the skybox around the map, make it so you can just, like, okay, we gotta go. Did that count? We entered the cave at 3:33. It's a mushroom. Oh, fuck it, and it auto-saved! I was just gonna say, I hope it doesn't auto-save. Oh. Fuck me, dude. You explode? No. Why do some white mushrooms go boom and some don't? Can you enter the cave like this? Game says automatically before you enter the area, you cannot save or pause inside this area once you get in. We're not going cave because the cave fucking sucks. Okay, no anti-breeder plushie tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow. I've seen too many people play that game, and due to it no longer being worked, and I have no interest in playing it, sadly. That game stopped being updating, like, so fucking long ago, right? Like, when Joel played it, which is how I think most people found out about it. When Joel played it, that game was already, like, dead and abandoned by the final streams. Which sucks, because that game was really nice. And I think Voices of the Void still has some stuff to learn from it when it comes to, like, pacing and the way the scares are set up. The main issue I have with Signal Simulator is that, like, the aliens never show up and kill you. Like, the whole game, you're like, oh shit, aliens are gonna show up and they're gonna be rude and evil. And then that never happens. They never added that part to the game. It's been a few years since it's been abandoned. Has the developer done anything else? Or is it just like, that's it? 42. Keep forgetting we killed a pig in here. And by killed a pig, I mean convinced it to end itself. What is that? That's a book. I'm just taking one last look around here for, like, unique items we might have missed. There's, like, a lot of unique stuff, but, none that does anything. Like, it's just set dressing. I'm wondering what it needed an IV drip in here. Yeah, Signal Sim is really good. It's a really good game. If you have not seen anyone play Signal Simulator, I would recommend it. But I, like, in the interest of not having it be a very disappointing experience, the alien, you're never actually in danger. Spaceships and such do show up. There's never a situation where you have to, like, run for your life. Or, like, aliens actually try to murder you. That never happens in the game. Which I think is the biggest issue with it. Because a game like that, and a game like Voices of the Void, only works if there's, like, actual danger at a certain point. Now, I like the Terminator boss. I think the Terminator boss is good. But I think the way enemies work in this game could use work. The, hold on, I'm just concentrating. Like, there should be fewer pigs, and they should be more dangerous. There should be max 2 pigs. And they should be way more dangerous. And there should be, like, max 5 mannequins. If you play the game 52 days, like, max 5 mannequins. And they should be way more dangerous. Because it's like, the first time you see the monster, they're very scary. The second time you see the monster, they're less than half as scary. When you have, like, 5 pigs you fought, and there's been, like, 20 mannequins, they're not scary anymore. How much Joel will play? It's no point in trying it. At least unless it's free, I'd guess. I don't think that game is gonna see any development. 100 mannequins. I really liked the 500 cigarette meme. I thought it was really good. You're not new. You're not an event. That is a vent. That is Among Us. Are they still updating Among Us? How are you at what? How? How is always one of them bad? I don't get it. Did something fuck up and the transformer upgrades just don't work? Do I need to like delete and rebuy an upgrade? Did that fix it? Did I gain money from that? No, we don't gain money from it. Okay, I thought I gained money from buying and selling an upgrade. Go. The smaller the equation is, the harder it is. That is kind of true. Like, sometimes when I had, when I was studying my one-year math degree, there was, it was like a bunch of math exams. We had like 18 hours of math a week. It was a lot of math exams. Sometimes on the math exams, question 1 would be pretty easy, then we get harder and harder. Sometimes you get to like question 12, and question 12 would be like extremely obvious. Like, to like dumb it down a couple of levels, like imagine you had a test, and the first question was like 12 times 17. And you go, okay, and then harder and harder and harder. You get to like question 11 is like the square root of 111 divided by 5. They're like, okay, and then question 12 is like 12 plus 19. That shit would fuck me up. I would think it was a trick question. Those questions would make me like believe I didn't know math anymore. Like, I would feel like I couldn't do math. The ad just came up, but it froze on the stream screen instead of showing the ad. Twitch said they were gonna do a new thing. Twitch said that they were gonna roll out for some users a deal where, like, instead of the ad taking over the video player, it's gonna be like the video player gets like half the size, and then an ad that's like half as big as the video currently is, it's gonna pop up on the side. What was that? It's just a piece of paper? It's a piece of paper. It's gonna pop up on the side, and that's gonna be like the new way of watching ads. Is that a light in the woods? No, it's just from the street light. I disagree. I don't know what that letter is, but I know it's Greek. Which is a very common feeling to have in math. I gotta clear my throat real quick. Whoa! What? The fuck? What the fuck is happening? What? Why is the Toyota doing like negative space? What is this? What? Why is the car censored? What? What? Quantum mechanics wave. Okay, but you see this shit, right? That's the second time we get the... Oh, it's the license plate. Why is this so fucking huge? Why is it so big? I see what you fucking did. You didn't set the bottom right you didn't set the bottom right coordinate to be the bottom right of the license plate. You set it to be the bottom right of the screen. You fool. Maybe I shouldn't fuck with this thing, actually. It is indestructible. This is just like a funny random event that happens. Is this shit gonna make me blind forever? Sometimes this thing spawns and makes you fucking blind, I guess. Okay, we saved. If I reload the save, am I no longer blind? It didn't really do that. The stream just froze and the audio of the ad played. Oh, okay. This is the most cursed censoring I've ever seen. So it's supposed to censor the license plate. I'm not sure why they do that. They could have just made like the license plates like unintelligible. But that's what it's like supposed to do. There we go. I think it despawns when you reload the save, by the way. We've had the car Easter egg before. It's nothing special. That's the whole Easter egg, is the car spawns and rolls down the hill. I think they just messed up, and instead of setting the coordinate to be relative, they set it to be like absolute. There we go. This means we're gonna need to restart the signal, which I'm kind of surprised they still haven't added that like the settings on the signal calibration equipment stays after a save load. Let's go. We're gonna get some more signals. Hopefully all of them are events or new, even though it seems fucking impossible to get a new signal. I don't know if there's like a thing you're supposed to do where if you don't send in a signal, you keep getting it. Like, is there a thing that, since I have all of these signals and all of these signals, because I haven't delivered them, I just keep getting them on repeat? Like, is that a thing? Sometimes it feels like it. How did this fall off your head? Maybe reloading resets the physics. Did they do the recently I don't remember the car's plate being censored? I also don't remember it. I don't remember that from the last time we had this. The last time we had this happening. I don't remember that. Oh, chat, by the way, I made a classic blunder. I'm not American, but I made an American mistake. I've been eating a lot of pasta and bacon because it's really cheap and really good. And I was gonna cook... I had a pack of bacon that was pre-sliced because it was the cheapest one they had. And I put like 6 slices of bacon. That was one meal. And then the next time I had pasta with bacon, which was yesterday, I opened the pack of bacon. I was like, if I take 6 slices of bacon today, there's only 4 slices of bacon left. And that's kind of low for the meal. So instead of doing 5-5, which is the smart thing to do, I just had 10 slices of bacon. And I also, for some reason, made like twice the pasta I normally do. And I ate it, and I got really full, and I just laid on my couch and suffered. I laid on my couch, watched Northern Lion play the Bazaar. He had a 10 out of 10 run. It was really good. And I just suffered from eating too much fucking bacon, which is... I mean, as a European, that is the most American-sounding thing I could imagine. By the way, what are your status? 74 already? Reroll. Error. Yeah, well, there's a lot of servers that, I'll fix that. Oh, it's only the internal ones. Ooh. Wait, what? I think it's just an... I thought it was like a space station. I think it's just an asteroid. That's not life crystal, right? Do you have detector quality maxed? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Detector quality is how cool this image looks. That thing is way too angular to be an asteroid. That thing is... That thing looks very sharp. Curious, isn't it cheaper to buy a piece of bacon from the butcher? you gotta factor in the cost of going to the closest butcher. Which, listen, if you live close to a butcher, that's great. My uncle is a butcher, so that's cool. For me to go to the closest butcher is the opportunity. It's like an hour. I can go to the butcher and get uncut bacon that I have to slice myself every time I want to eat bacon. I spend an hour just getting there and back. Or I can go to the store and back in 5 minutes, get pre-sliced bacon that costs like $1 more. Which is, it's not a difficult choice. Oh. Okay. I've also been eating some cheap fucking bread. I've bought this loaf of bread that's less than $1 for a loaf. And it's not high quality bread, but you take bread, you take cheese, you take salami, put some spices on there, put it in the microwave for like a minute. It's actually pretty good. It's actually really good. I'm gonna go check under the house. We haven't looked under the house in forever. And how are there there's like one of you a day? Okay. I haven't looked under here in forever, and I want to know. We know what that piece of paper says. I want to know. Thought I was taking damage. If anything looks different here. Is there a red box? Vinny Vinesauce reference? I want to know if the, Oh, that's how you... Hello? Who are you? What's your name? I want to know if the fucking meat locker looks different now that all the meat is gone. First stream that bans being horny, cat-faced emoticon, thank you. Don't tag me, gamer, I'm just doing the Lord's work. I'm not religious. Always wins 25, welcome in. Your name reminds me of a YouTuber. Way back in the day, Call of Duty Zombies. Was this YouTube channel called NGT. Don't look up what happened to them, it's kind of depressing. One of the founders there made a separate YouTube channel. It was called You Always Win. And I think it was like the NGT was like the Zombies channel. And You Always Win was like the regular Call of Duty channel. Your name reminded me of that. I'm not gonna go watch them again because I don't really give a shit about Call of Duty Zombies anymore. Wait, what? You can go this far? Hydrate? I will. I gotta go get more water soon. Fresh No Cult and Cult of the Lamb when I streamed Cult of the Lamb twice. Cult of the Lamb was the second game I ever streamed. I do have a channel, not trying to promote, but I love playing COD too. I did not like... By the way, if you start self-promoting, you're banned. I want to make this explicitly clear. You're safe for now, but I'm watching you. Oh. Actually, you know what? No, timed out. We're being on the safe side of this. Timed out. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking too. If in case you get personally offended by that, there's like 3 million bots that show up and type pretty much like nearly that exact type of message. Wow, streamer that doesn't do commenting? That's nice. By the way, here's my channel. There's a reason terms such as viewers is banned in the chat. What are you? Who are you? Why do you live here? What's your job? I don't think there's anything cool under here. Wait, can we see the... No, we can kind of see the corpse. Dead internet theory soon? There was a... that it's me and I live under your house. Are you paying rent? I am how much rent am I paying every month in US dollars? I pay 1,400 US dollars every month. I almost said every day. Every month in rent. If you're gonna live under my fucking floorboard gang, you're paying rent too. I'm subletting. Don't tell my landlord. I'm sleep deprived, but also awake at the same time. I don't know how I'm surviving on 4 hours of sleep. The answer is either caffeine. No, it's not caffeine, because caffeine makes you sleepy. The answer is you're in your second wind, and you're gonna crash hard when you get on that airplane. I know what dead internet theory is. What I was gonna say was, someone made a bot on Reddit that you can type in a political opinion, and the bot will find people that post stuff with that political opinion, and it will argue against them every single message they type, even if they're no longer typing the political opinion. Which, like, that shit plus... Like, did you guys see what fucking Mark Zuckerberg said? Zuckerberg said that the future of social media, and he said this like it was a good thing. He said the future of social media is that you're gonna spend your entire life on social media, and 99% of the people you interact with are gonna be AI. What the fuck is the point of social media if you're not interacting with real people? Like, I'm streaming so I can interact with real human beings. Why the fuck would I want to go on Facebook and talk to a bot? What's the point? What's social about the media anymore? At that point, I might as well just play Persona 5. Which I haven't played yet, but I love Persona 4. Good thing for his wallet, not people. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that, you know. Oh. We should go Danger Forest at night. I want to sleep, and then I want to go to Danger Forest at midnight. We might get jump scared when we wake up, because the Kerfer is right next to us. And also, they started adding AIs to Instagram. How, like, the reason people are doing the AI stuff. You might, guys, some people watching this might not know this. The reason you see so many companies do AI stuff is the same reason so many companies do things that sound fucking stupid from a consumer point of view. Here's how the insanely rich make their money. Step 1, have a lot of money. Step 2, buy shares in a company. Step 3, use the power you now have to make the company make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible. Don't care about long-term stuff. Step 3, now your stock is worth more money?
This shit
Sell
ain't
it?
nothing to me,
Dracula,
man.
not now. I'm explaining economic theory, or technically economic practice. Then, when the stock is worth more, sell all your stock. Now you have more money. Buy a more expensive company. Repeat. If that first company goes bankrupt, you don't care because you already sold your stock. You have no liability here. What's happening right now is shareholders really believe in the idea of AI. So if you go to the shareholder... I saw the fucking cockroach. There's one cockroach on this map and I will eat it. Yummy. If you go to your shareholder meeting and you tell them we're adding AI, the shareholder goes, oh yeah, AI, that's popular, that's cool. I'll keep investing in the company. And then when the AI crash happens, it's going to happen, I can't tell you when. Also, that's not, when I say the AI crash is gonna happen, that's not me saying AI is worthless. There are uses to AI. When I say the AI crash is gonna happen, I mean it because AI is not worth the fucking billions of dollars we're putting into it right now. Might be worth it in the future, but right now, this shit is not worth it. And eventually, something's gonna break, and that market is gonna crash. It's gonna be like what happened with the Nvidia stock, but like for a bunch more stuff. When that happens, a lot of businesses that you might like the business is gonna go bankrupt. Because the shareholders was like, we should do this AI thing because it looks cool. And by that point, they've already sold their stocks. This is the comet. This is a cool signal. I don't think it's an event signal. I just think it's one that looks cool. I'm getting this one to level 3. I think it has a unique... It must have a unique voice. It has a unique graphic. Squatters' rights? Okay, listen. You got me there. I'm a leftist. I can't evict you because of squatters' right. But I can be moral about this and say, hey, you're living in a working class person's apartment. At least, like, you know, give a little money when it's time to pay rent. Good thing for his wallet, not people. Ugh. That is the comet. Okay, there, holy shit, you blended in with my table. I didn't see you. Comet is not unique? Or, well, all the signals are technically unique. Comet is not an event. It doesn't cause anything to happen. The Voices of the Void, there's one thing that... There's like a constant battle between me wanting to look up how to do something, and me wanting to be like surprised when something happens. Because there's probably something I could go and do right now that would be cool. I don't know about it, and I don't want to spoil myself. This is a different comet. The comet I was thinking about rotates, like the image spins around. This one doesn't do that. This one is standing still. This is not a new signal, though, because it would have showed up as like a glossary notification. Would have showed up twice by now. We're still gonna get you to level 3. Okay, so you're just a bunch of noise. Comet might just be like one of the noise signals, but like with a cool graphic. It might just be a rare version of it. What is you? Unknown 6. I have no idea what that could be. Unknown is usually nothing. Like, unknown is usually, like, low value. Object is usually pretty good. Object, and then unique things. Like, object, the black hole is cool. Keep turning around. These are the... I wanted to get the fucking Argemia Curfer. I forgot about it. Argemia Curfer is 3 Argemia dolls plus Curfer. Hi. We need to get the Argemia Curfer. I really want. Fish, welcome in. Fish, I'm gonna start streaming RuneScape. How do you feel about that, Fish? How does that make you feel? Yeah, we got 2 arms, we got a head. I think we're trying to make legs. You make... Is it more plastic to make legs? Oh, no, you're not the one. You're the one. Fish, what you doing today? Fish, what tips would you give to someone who is like level 5 in RuneScape? Like, what tip would you give to like a completely new RuneScape player to do? I don't play RuneScape anymore. It's not about you, Fish. It's not about you. 4 plastic. We have 4 plastic. 2 metal. We have more than 2 metal. 2 electronics. We have 2. More than 2. 2 elbow knee joints. Come on. Might not count. 2 elbow knee joint. We need another curver part. Like, Fish, when I start new RuneScape, what should I do? Enjoy the early grind and look at the wiki? That is the worst advice you could have given me. Give me something concrete to do. Yeah, do quest. Okay, that's great. That's good advice. Do quest. Because what I did when I played RuneScape was I logged in, and then I got a fishing level, and then I got a mining level, and then I killed like 10 goblins. And then I think I casted a single spell from the free runes some lady gave me. And that's pretty much all I did in RuneScape. Ugh. Mostly do quests. Okay. By the way, how do I get my RuneScape window to look like the one Settled uses? Because, like, my RuneScape window is, like, I'm playing through RuneLight. My RuneScape window looks a lot different than Settled's, than the one Settled has. How do I make it look like Settled? Oh. There we go. So I didn't mean anything by my comments in response to your question, but I follow policy as per rules. I ran new to Twitch, so give me some leniency. You're already above the average. You're already doing better than the average user. That comment is already like top 25% of Twitch users. Wiki has the optimal quest order. Huh. Switch to original, fixed, or the other one? There's only 2 options. Okay, thank you. Thank you, fish. Okay, we should get this one to level 3. Why is this here? If not for being upgraded to level 3. Sounds cool. Fish, what have you been playing lately? What video games have you been playing lately? Kinda sounds like my neighbors. Why was there like a single wet sound in this? Okay. We need another curfer. We need 2? I don't think we need 2. Curfer. We have one of these. Let's just get another blue one. Let's just get another blue one. How's that? If you're talking about hate comments, then yeah, because most people are just so intolerant of others is sickening. That is a good 40% of them, yes. So much Deep Rock Galactic. Huh, that is a really good game. Orange Curver? Yeah, it's this dude. He's kind of yellow, but this is the Orange Curver. He's faster than normal Curvers, and he jumps higher up than them. But you can't dismantle him, and you can't make an orange version of him. This is a boss reward. You get this for killing a boss. I kind of like this. I kind of like that he's trapped in hell. I like this. I'm gonna keep him like this. Like 6 hours a day. I love being unemployed. Aren't you in school? Like... Okay, no, if you're gonna fuck with the houseplant, I know you're a cat, but if you're gonna fuck with the houseplants, I'm sending you back to sleep mode. What's wrong with you? Fish, didn't you take like classes? I dropped out because my brain gave out? What are you like? Are you like living the neat lifestyle, or what's happening? I love him, he's adorable. Have you seen the boss fight with him? Now he fucking grows an arm like the Terminator from Terminator 2. I don't need to specify which one if you've seen the movie. He fucking stabs you? So I'm human after all, and that I'm here because I have nothing better to do. If you say so, boss. Okay. The ball? I think this is the ball corner now. A need that's assigned by the government. Real term they fucking use. Okay, but they don't say neat verbatim. Chris, like, what's your, like, your plan going forward? Why can I not make some fucking legs out of this? Ball joint? Ball joint. Limb joint? Limb joint. Wait, did I need 4 of one of these? 4 ball joints might be stopping me, because I only see 2. They do? Jesus. Neat is a... Neat is in English, obviously, but isn't neat like a Americanization of a Japanese term? Right, I'm not talking about hikikomori, but isn't neat like... It started on 2chan, then it spread to 4chan, and then they started saying it in English, right? This is like fucking 2007 4chan, with the most fucking dated thing I've ever talked about. Fucking 4chan etymology. It fucks me up that you don't pronounce the Y in etymology. Why don't we say etymology? Actually, now that I've pronounced it, I know why we don't say it, because it sounds fucking goofy. Is that the anti-breeder? Is that my main man? Is that a fucking pig? It's a pig! Whoa. I've already... The pig as the soy jack and the anti-breeder as the handsome Chad. I have read that your stream is 16 plus, but I'd say I'm even higher on the percentage considering I'm only 17. You don't get... You don't divide by age here. There's plenty of, like, fucked up, like, 17, 18-year-olds. The reason the stream is 16 plus is because pretty much everything is okay here, except, like, being horny. You're not allowed to be horny on this stream. That's why it's 16 plus and not 18 plus. Also, Twitch is already 13 plus, so... Oh, it's a flag. I saw the red shit and I thought it was like a fucking monster. The markings the evil one has? I'm kind of disappointed. The evil one drops... They might have changed this in the newest update. The evil one drops an item that's called Perfor Part. That looks like it's a crafting material, but it has no uses. And I kind of... That's disappointing, but you know, early access. Yeah, I know what need literally means. I'm talking about, like, the spiritual origin of the term. Russians usually pronounce the letter Y as an English O. Wait, is etymology a Russian word? I thought it was Latin. Etymology of etymology. Late Middle English. Old French via Latin. This doesn't have anything to do with Russian. But while we're on the topic, I knew Cheki Breki Vedamke. Okay, arms. We need legs. So much shit just evaporated from the table. Okay. Now we need torso and pelvis. We're gonna do pelvis last. This is the fucking radioactive capsule. 3 plastic, 1 metal, 2 electronics.
I'm on 12 Vicodins
camera,
smoking on Scooby-Doo dick.
Dracula, I did not need to know that right now. Where's the fucking banana? I'm not getting rid of the banana, by the way. It's part of who I am. Okay, I don't see it. I'm not sure what I slipped on. Martin, you okay? Okay, what was it we needed? 1 metal, 2 electronics. Okay, we got that. 3 plastic. And a good quality camera. We have... I keep thinking the flags are monsters. Yahanu Cheki Breki Vdamke. I really fucking like Stalker. The Stalker games are so fucking good. They just got the Legends of the Zone remaster, which, as far as I know, is only like bug fixes and like they added ray tracing to it. It's not like a remake, which I do think those games deserve a remake. But at the same time, Stalker 2 is pretty much a remake of the trilogy. Like, Stalker 2 is pretty much Stalker 1, 2, and 3 remade. You forgot to buy the Crunchy? It's okay, Boba. It's okay. I'll get to try the Crunchy another time. You sad because you're craving one right now? Aww. Don't worry, I'll have some snacks for you when you land from the airport. You're probably gonna be hungry as fuck when you land in Norway. Well, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat in Norway? You want pizza? I thought you were gonna say the fried chicken burgers that we had. That was the last meal before you left last time. Oh yeah, that one? Okay, do you want pizza or fried chicken burgers? You want that one more? Okay, good, because I kind of want the fried chicken burger. I kind of want that too. You can get the fried chicken burger. Which means we're not cooking dinner on Friday. Möchtest du essen? Ich kein sprechen Deutsch. We not? Like, we're eating... I thought this was for lunch? We could have it for lunch. We could. And we could have a late dinner then. Because, like, when your plane is landing... Oh, the red box I saw is this fucking thing. That shows up on the workbench. Wir haben als Kartoffel. I have no potatoes in my house. Which, like, that might be an insult to Norwegian culture, but I have so much rice and pasta, I don't need potatoes. Okay, we need one more plastic. We can cook, too. Maybe cook, like, we could do, like, a late dinner. Maybe cook, like, a smaller meal. I can tell, sprechen, sprechen. Ich kein sprechen Deutsch. It feels... I trust you when you say it's pronounced sprechen. I still want to pronounce it sprechen. Because to me, German is a very angry language. It's like a cultural memory from World War II. Potato explosion. The fuck is potato explosion? Is this a Portal 2 Toxic Yuri reference? Rice is better than potatoes? Unironically, if I am preparing the food, rice is better. If someone else is preparing the food, potatoes are better. And it's like that for a lot of dishes. A lot of dishes is like that. Some food I love, like fried chicken, that I will never make myself. Because I'm a coward and I'm scared. I'm getting hiccups. Is this a reference to the fact you have no potatoes in the house? Why would that lead to an explosion? Oh, that's the wrong thing. It's literally junk. If I was insulting Norwegian culture, I'd go historical. We are not angry people. Varum si dum. I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure what you meant with that whole message. It's all carbon and hydrogen and oxygen to me. I mean, it is literally carbohydrates, but no one... Fuck, I'm supposed to go Danger Forest. Don't you be talking rude, okay, about the fiber. Which is also a type of carbo... Okay, never mind, fuck it. Can you say sprechen but write it as a Swede? Jag talar svenska. Sprechen. Sprechen. I Sverige ser vi sprechen. Bro, if there's a Swedish person watching this, they're probably like cringing the fuck out to my Swedish. Sometime when I'm in Sweden and I like speak Norwegian, they think I'm a northern Swede. And when I'm in Sweden and I try to speak Swedish, they think I'm like an immigrant. They're like, so where are you from? Like, North Africa, Eastern Europe? And I go like, no, I'm from right over the border. I'm like an hour drive away. Jag talar svenska. Sprechen. I'm an American race in the South who speaks German and is listening to all Russian music right now. That is a hell of a combo. What is Norway if not northern Sweden? Oh, Norway, you could also say Norway is western Sweden. Like, Norway is much more west of Sweden than it's north of Sweden. But it is both. It's also east of Sweden? What the fuck was that? This was shrimps fighting the microwave. Norway is also west of Sweden. And if you count the South Pole, it's south of Sweden. So technically, Sweden is like an exclave surrounded by Norway. I can only speak English. I am uncultured. QAQ. You can only speak English as in you're British, or you can only speak English as in you're American. Because one of those is a lot funnier than the other one. I speak Norwegian and I speak English. I speak a tiny bit of baby Japanese. Because I speak Norwegian. That's more Scottish than Norwegian. Because I speak Norwegian. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Because I speak Norwegian, I also like fully understand and can communicate in Swedish and Danish. When I go to Sweden or Denmark, I speak Norwegian and they speak their native language and we all understand each other. Otveta Niet by Molcha Dom, if you're wondering what the music is. When it comes to music, there's only really one song I listen to. Okay, I listen to the USSR national anthem, because that's a fucking banger. But there's this band called Five Nissa, which means Friday in Russian. And they have a song called Soldat. I think it might be called Ya Soldat. It's a Russian reggae song about being a soldier, and it's really good. Really good song. USA English. Okay, that's kind of stereotypical. If it was English only, if it was UK only speaks English, that would have been different. People say Sudden English is his own different language. You do have some weird phrasing. Like hootenanny. What the fuck is a hootenanny? And you do have like those weird sayings of like, well, a wink is as good as a nod to a blind horse. What the fuck does that mean? I also only speak English? You have literally spoken... I thought I saw something. You have literally spoken Estonian live on this stream. You have a communist on our hands? Nah, I'm more of like a champagne, bushy, liberal, billionaire socialist. I'm more of like an old, well, nouveau rich, hyper-capitalist Calvinist. I'm more of like a libertarian. No, I'm not gonna do that one actually, because if that gets, I don't want people. If people clip me out of context and they think I'm a communist, that's okay. If people clip me out of context and think I'm a capitalist, that's okay. If people clip me out of context and think I'm libertarian, I'm jumping out the window. It's okay. I live on the first floor. Remember Adele speaking and understand. What? What? No event, but... Oh, that thing's hollow. The fuck was that? I maybe jumped so much. That was a jump scare. What do you mean fun? We had a jump scare earlier this stream. Okay, a bunch of props didn't work, but we're not in an event. Might be the preamble to an event that happens at midnight. What was that? Lots of things just tried to spawn? But it also had invalid prop none. Like, there was no prompt. No prop. They tried to spawn nothing. Which I'm not sure if that's leftover junk data. We're gonna wait a bit before we go Danger Forest. I don't think anything happens there until 3 a.m. A scout? What the what? Oh shit, we might get radiation poisoning. How long has that been there? I'm gonna go check out if the tunnel has anything. I tried to RF. Yeah, I heard a paw's been through the bale and the briar today. Okay, but that's like half as weird as like Southern American gets. Like, I'm still asking, what the fuck is a hootenanny? Like, really, what does that mean? Dad has had a rough day. That one was fairly understandable. Is there something in here now, or? It's a party. Is it a specific type of party, or is it just are all parties hootenannies? What does anything mean? Pretty much anything, dude. Like, you dance. Ah! So if I go to, like, a club and I dance, is that a hootenanny? If I go to a party and no one's dancing, and then I start to dance, did I turn the party into a hootenanny? But I'm gonna go get water real quick, because I really need something to drink, and I feel like this... If an event happens, I'm not gonna get the opportunity to do that for a while. Only if everyone's dancing. So if I go to a party where everyone's dancing, it's a hootenanny. If I don't dance, it's no longer a hootenanny. That's the most Danish thing you've said yet? No, this is the most Danish thing I've ever said. Cameloso. I'm gonna go get some water in. Hey, in 10 seconds. Time. 10-9. Took me 2 seconds. It took you 2 fucking seconds to get a glass of water. 5. Me when I swear. This is me when I swear. Frick. Okay, we know there is stuff in Danger Forest. The thing is it there every night? I didn't bring a fire extinguisher. I'm fucking stupid. Is there a fire extinguisher in the satellite? You didn't even swear? The flame? The flame doesn't really do anything, though. Unless they updated it. But one time we saw something blue in there. I think the flame sticks around until 3:33, so you should be able to take care of that. One day we saw a blue moving ball of fire in there, like St. Elmo's fire. Which is a real thing, by the way. It's fucked up, but it's real. That flame, to deal with it, we need a fire extinguisher. I think it burns, but you can kill it. We need a fire extinguisher to kill it. But I was more interested in the blue fire. Because that fire right there, we've done that before. That's old. By the way, I've been watching, one of my favorite YouTubers is called Knowing Better. And he makes like videos about like American history and like religions. When I say religions, it pretty much means like weird kinds of Christianity that exist in the US. And in so many of those fucking religions, what will happen is they, like, the people in the religion say, like, the world is ending or Jesus is returning on this day, be there or be square. Then it doesn't happen. And then they say, like, well, it's gonna happen on this new day. And, you know, they keep doing it. And then if you bring up to them that, like, hey, Jesus didn't happen the first couple of times, why should I believe you now? They have, like, a stock phrase that is shared by so many of these where they say, like, well, that's the old teaching. This is the new teaching. So it's not really fair that you, like, talk to me about the old teaching. Like, is this one of the destroyed ones? I think this one is empty. Just put it on the ground. You, I think, were. Oh, yeah. It's black? I thought fire extinguishers shot, like, white shit. I didn't think it would be black. Ow. I can read and say all the Russian I want, but I just don't know what it means. I've heard that learning to read Cyrillic is really easy. I've heard that learning just the pronunciation of Cyrillic is not hard. Just the same with Korean. Korean writing is apparently really easy to learn because it's a writing system that was just made for the express purpose of being easily understandable. There was like a cool king in Korea who was like, I want people to be able to read easily, so he made a really simple writing system. A hootenanny, like an informal gathering with folk music, and sometimes there's dancing, other times there's drinking, and it's just like a party. I didn't think it would be black. Quote ad, I didn't think it would be black. I can't wait until that quote shows up like a year from now and people go, Freshno, what were you talking about here? Freshno, what does this mean? What does this mean? I'm gonna have to remember there was a fire extinguisher shooting out like black stuff instead of white stuff. They do shoot out white stuff, right? In my first grade school I went to, we had a kid who was balancing. Is it gone? Don't tell me the flame's gone. I thought that shit stuck around until 3 a.m. We had a kid that was balancing on a football in a hallway. And he fell off the football, and he hit a, he fell off the football, and, oh, I think I saw it. He fell off the football, he hit a fire extinguisher, and he knocked it over, and it, like, exploded, and we had to evacuate the school. I think it's gone. Does it only stick around until 1 a.m.? Danger Forest. I saw something moving. Just a light from the car. I think it's gone. That only sticks around until 1 a.m. Kinda lame. Amazing prank. Fill a fire extinguisher with spray paint. Replace your friend's real one with your funny prank one. Light their house on fire. Watch and laugh how they can't extinguish the flame. It's probably Dr. Bao who did that shit. This is a satire stream. Keep it kid friendly. They exhibit CO2. Wait, what? What? I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me. Okay, so the kid knocked over the fire extinguisher. We had to evacuate the whole school. Because it just suddenly the hallways were filled with this, like, white particulate. They didn't get expelled. Boba's EP. Boba, how long is it until you're playing? It's like an hour, right? I hope you get to sleep on the plane. Gate open 12:15 a.m. I don't know what that is local time. I don't know what that is for me. Oh yeah, that's a border of the fence. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, they shoot out CO2 in foam. Okay. The kid didn't get expelled because this was a grade school. But the kid was like 10 years old. I prefer the first Frost drama to watch on plane. 30 minutes away from now. Oh, okay. 32 episodes, 16 hours long. The first Frost. I haven't heard about that one before. Not white stuff. Well, when that fire extinguisher broke, there was a bunch of white shit in the hallway. I'm not sure if that was something else, but that's what it was. Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Violet. You are bringing the Switch. By the way, I have my Switch at home. So if we want to invite my friends over and play like Mario Party, when we do like the dinner with my friends, we should play Mario Party afterwards. We can use my Switch like controls to be like 4 people. Someone sprayed pepper spray everywhere in the school and we had to evacuate. I don't think there were any repercussions other than a stern talking to. It's like grade school. What the fuck are you gonna do? You can't like kill the students. What like honestly, what do you want to do? Expel someone from grade school? You're fucking up their whole life because they like knocked over a fire extinguisher. That's fucked up. That's not okay. It was a bunch of white shit. That would work with the previous quote. Quote, and there was a bunch of white shit. Isn't there a medicine? This might be like schizo posting. Isn't there a medicine you give to dogs that makes their poop white? Like you give a medicine to dogs that has like a lot of calcium and it makes them poop
no
white.
sympathy. I live for this shit.
Isn't that a thing?
This shit ain't nothing to me,
Cut
man.
off their nose? Jesus Christ. You can't like kill the students? Fuck, I'm adding that. Where's there so many quotes today? Quote, add. You can't like kill the students. I'll let you plat deadlock on my Steam account. I think I said that to Kassan. Why do you know that? Why do I know about dog medicine? I grew up in the countryside, dog. I would like walk outside and see weird animal poop like literally every day. Outside, when I was a kid, outside my window, across the street. I sent you funny wit about chess on Telegram. I gotta take a look at this. Playing chess with a gambling addict be like. Hold on, I'm watching it. That is a good video. That is a good video. I want your opinion live. It's a good video. Thumbs up. Exiled to the dungeon for 30 years? For a child knocking over a fire extinguisher and no one even got killed? Only 50 people got sent to the hospital, no one died? Only 700 people ended up in a coma because of it, and you want to send them to the dungeons? A 10-year-old! Ah, no one got hurt from it. Everyone was fine. What was I saying before that? So outside my bedroom window when I was a kid, I could like see the street outside. Or the road. Because there was it was gravel the first few years. Then, they kept horses on the other side of the road. For some reason, where I live, and this might be like a universal thing, horses, when they're just standing around, like not doing anything, they will face away from the road. They will have their butts up to the road. That's so fucking loud! What is that? Why do you try to spawn a million things? So every time they pooped, they would be like on the road or like towards the road and in perfect view of my bedroom mirror. I did not enjoy that shit at all. Is it this signal doing it? No, that signal's bullshit. We're gonna buy 2 cameras. Horses horsing around. Camera good, camera good. Do we need anything else? I don't think we do. I'll be right back. I did not enjoy that shit at all. Yeah, literally. To be a horse horsing around and shitting on the road or something. We have a saying where I'm from. And this saying is insanely fucking local. In, like, where I live, I grew up in a village. And Boba, what you've seen of the village is like 4 times as big as it was when I was a child. When I was a child, the village was like 5, 6, 7 houses. And we had a saying that was so local, 3 of the houses knew it. 3 of the houses didn't. The saying was, the horse suddenly turned around on the road. Like in Norwegian, we said Hasten bråsnudde på veien. It means the horse suddenly turned around on the road. What does it mean? It means I don't know. So you could be talking to your neighbor, and the neighbor would be like, hey, what time is it? And you could say, oh, the horse suddenly turned around on the road, which means I don't know to you. And to them, they would just go like, what the fuck are you talking about? What fucking horse? What? That's how countryside it was. We had a place, we called it the city. Back then, it had less than 5,000 people living in it. Some sayings are so weird. Yeah, like hootenanny. I'm never letting that one go. Is that enough? No, what do we need? 3 plastic. I'm gonna have 2 plastic? I need to buy 2 more curtains. We're talking about Southern sayings being strange, or yet you have that saying lol. No, that saying is also weird. Like, the point was, it is also a weird saying. As if she was throwing peace at a wall. Why not just say they? So many times I see people say like she. Why don't you just say they? It's equally inclusive, it's faster to read and faster to write. You know what a loogie is? Yeah, I know what a loogie is. It's when you do a big spit. I am familiar with loogies. By the way, I bought 2 cameras because I'm gonna put one in Danger Forest. Let's take a little sip. That is so much coffee. Like, actually so much coffee. I like how we actually only needed to buy like 1 cup. No coffee? Coffee 2. The sequel. Oh, no cup. Because if you do that, the cup goes there. And then if you use, and then you can just yum yum, and then cup just stays. Cup just stays. My language is on-a. That's funny, because in Japanese, onna means woman. Don't ask what it means in Norwegian. Don't ask what it means in Norwegian. It's an adult word. Why does the curfer have legs? What do you mean, why does... Why wouldn't it have legs? You ever go up to like an animal and be like, why do you have feet? Are you Russian? I'm Norwegian. What made you think I'm Russian? Why would... That's my daughter, by the way. Her name is Alakisha. Why wouldn't she have legs? Oh, Martinus might be Russian. Pjol? Pjol? Pjol with the raid. Pjol, it's been a while. Let me give you a shout out. Yo, me. There you go. No, wait, you're not Pjol. Wait, who is this? Wait, who are you? I thought you were Pjol. I am boarding right now. Hi, Boba. Everyone wish Boba a nice flight. She's coming to visit me, her fiance. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing Voices of the Void. Sorry, Byomi. I thought you were Pjol, fellow streamer Pjol. You got me excited? I'm sorry. I thought it was Pjol. As Voices? I also thought it was Pjol. Oh, you can still go say hi to Pjol, though. We're playing Voices of the Void. We're on day 49. Nothing's happening. This entire stream, nothing has happened. We have failed at everything we tried to do. I'm assuming you were also streaming Voices. Oh, Yomi? Yomi? How do you say it? No events? No, we did have 2 events, but they didn't work. We got jump scared on screen. It popped a million notifications. Did it send? Okay, it already delivered. A million notifications that said like, hey, the event didn't work. We had that twice. Actually, in Voices of the Void, sometimes, yeah. Since I got a real job and haven't been able to stream like every day, I have pretty much like 99% of my streams have been Voices. And I mean, to be fair, when I was streaming like every day, like 50% of my stream was Voices. Oh. Bio. Bio? Bio. I'm gonna call you Bio. Let me know if that's not what you want to be called. Bio, did you, There we go. By the way, we're making a unique curfer. I am asking this because I don't want to spoil you. How much do you know about Voices of the Void? Because this is my 3rd playthrough of the game. I've beaten this game 2 times already, and we're just about to beat it again. You've seen all curfers? Okay. 1 plastic, 1 metal, 1 electric. We need an electric. Radioactive capsule. I fucking hate you. We need an electric. The newest ones too. That's good, because we're making one of the newest ones. This is the last stream before my vacation? I'm not sure if that is like... if that makes it better or that makes it worse. We're kind of just trying to do Voices of the Void stuff. That are like quick and easy to do. I left mine as white and got made out. Wait, there's some... I didn't know there was a fucking maid outfit in this. I don't want it, just so we're clear, but I didn't know it existed. There is? Is it from an event? Is it from a signal? Or is it like it's on the ground somewhere? I did not know there was a fucking maid outfit. Need to find it. Where have we not looked? Do you need to dig it up out of the ground? Because I feel we've looked everywhere. Where have we not been on the map in this update? We have like 20 hours of playtime. Should I be concerned, babe? I wanna make it clear. I'm not into maids. But I was thinking, what if we made Keith? And we made Keith wear the maid dress. Or if we made the mannequin wear the maid dress. I'm gonna say this. If you got the Monique Kerfer and you made her wear the maid dress, we might not get along. I want to see it. Bio, you want to do my fiance a favor? And just give like a quick one on where it is? Take a pic. You can also do that. Does the box that connects items among saves have infinite storage? I don't think it does, but it has a lot. It has a lot, but I don't think it's infinite. 10,000, so it's practically infinite. You could fit a pig in there. Put the maid item on the Kufi. I'm not doing that because some people are into that shit. It's next to logs at Transformer 3. How have I not seen? We've spent so much time at Transformers 3. How have I not seen it? Oh, you need to dig it up. Oh, okay, that's why we haven't seen it. Okay, plastic scrap. Then all we need is radioactive capsule. I almost said radioactive curve. Which, I mean, they kind of are. Okay, let's just drop some stuff here. We don't need the pickaxe. We don't need the fire extinguisher. Grab the metal detector. Grab a shovel. Let's go get this. Which curve are you going for? The council. We're making the Argemia one. I made a list of which Kerfers I want the most and which ones I want the least. She obviously came out on top. I kind of want the gamer one too, but with the new recipe for crafting it, if I'm super fucking lazy, I'll re-download like 0.6, get like 1,000,000 Kerfers, and then just transfer them over to saves. I'm not gonna do that, but we're getting the Argemia one. I want the gamer one. I'm not sure which one I want after that. Because I've made most of these. I want anti-breather. New curve for Omega is so expensive, it's bought parts from the shop. Wait, which parts can you buy from the shop? Like curve parts, yeah, but you can't craft curve parts anyway. Like you have... What the fuck was that like? I think that's just the LOD. I think that's just LOD on a tree, because they sometimes get like that. Oh, wait, you can craft the module? Yeah, that's LOD. Wait, that might be the shit they tried to spawn that didn't work. Wait, that thing had like details and shit when I looked at it. This might actually be something. This is a new event? For the first time in like 1,000,000 years, new event? If you build curve for O before, you can buy parts in shop. Oh, that's why we could buy it. Oh, okay. What? No, jump off. What is that thing? Was it something? It's shopping carts? Error. Eat? This is what it fucking tried to spawn. Here? Okay, listen, we're gonna dig it up, but first of all, I want to know what the fuck's up with this. I'm bringing one of these back home. How much inventory space do you take? Okay. Can't even carry it. It's at the gray. Well, you said next to the logs. I'm gonna go next to the logs. Okay. Edible errors. I thought you said eldritch errors. We're bringing one of those back home. Free hammer. Oh, close to lamp. It's not here because I'm not getting anything. Close to the lamp up here? Or close to the lamp over there. There was something to dig for up there, so I'm gonna look. There's no lamp here. I mean, if we dig and find nothing, that's okay. Logs 100%. Okay, I'll go take a look. I'm just gonna dig up this thing first. Brush part. I don't think that's worth picking up. Logs 100%. Logs very close to lamp. It does not react to the metal detector. Nothing. Eat. Nothing. Thank you for the gnome. Nothing. Nothing. I feel like I'm being trolled. Am I being trolled? Is this an elaborate prank? I believe you that there's something here, but the metal detector says no. Like, metal detector says there's nothing here. Unless for some reason it doesn't work on this. I don't know, I found it there? How did you know it was here? It's like, oh, oh! There's something, though. It's up the hill. Chattel, classic. No, I was gonna say, if you just found it randomly, it might spawn randomly, but... I mean, if chat told you, then they would have to know somehow. Come on. Am I stupid? Here we go. It's a rock, thank God. Babe, do you have like a neck pillow for the flight, or you like raw dogging this? I'll give you a here's what we do. When you land, I'll give you a massage at the airport. Then I give you eat. I'll bring you a snack. You eat the snack while I give you a massage. Then we go and get the fried chicken burger. Where's there a ring of salt around the rim of margarita glass to keep the spirits from escaping? Blackbird. Hello. Blackbird, you come in here and you tell your jokes every stream, and I admire it. I admire it. But, like... It's been a while since you had a banger. I believe in you that you can do, like, a 10 out of 10 joke again. It's been a while. I know the maid outfit should be on TR3 around a light pole. So, I made this save on version 0.80. It might be because this world is technically from 0.80 that it doesn't spawn here. That might be the case. Jokes, you like dark humor? I'm hovering over the timeout button. It might be the version that's causing it. It might be because of the version we're on. 10 out of 10. The worst part about having sex in an escape room is when they come in and have to give you hints. That's closer, but like... I was so focused on the joke, I didn't look at my fucking driving. That's closer, but it's still a bit... I forgot to get... Okay, I can't carry the error and drive, so we're gonna need to get like the R rolls involved. We can still get the Argemia one. I believe it should react to detector. I think so too, but it might just be the version. Bio, how much Voices of the Void have you played? Like, are you like new in 082, or did you play like 07, 02? There's probably a second one of those error rings. Played a bit 06. Okay, that was when I started in 06. Dark humor allowed? It depends. There's so many different kinds of dark humor. There's like a million. Whether it's over the line or not, that all depends on the... The safe answer is no. The safe answer is no. Like, if the dark humor is just offensive, then it's obviously not allowed. If the dark humor is like dead baby jokes, and I don't want that. Like, it's the safe answer is just saying no. I came back for 0.8 and finished it. Now I'm replaying new versions to see if there's new events. That's pretty much me. I do a new playthrough of Voices of the Void every time there's a major update. So when the next update comes out with the ATV stuff, I am going to be making a new save and playing that. In the meantime, because this is going to be the last Voices of the Void stream for a while. In the meantime, I am planning on streaming RuneScape. I have no idea how that's gonna work. People watched me stream The Long Drive, which I think has less visual engagement than RuneScape has, so I think I'm gonna be fine. What do men and hardwood flooring have in common? Lay them right the first time and you can walk all over them the rest of your life. These jokes are getting sexual. And like, there's nothing wrong with a funny sexual joke. Just remember, this stream is 16 plus, it's not 18 plus. You're walking a fine line. If anything happens that's over the line, boom. 10 million years timeout. I tried to stream in co-op, but I actually streamed it solo. How many hours do I have in the long drive, actually? Should I check if we're 16 plus and not 18? This is a 16 plus stream, which means you're not allowed to be horny. You can swear. You can say fuck. You can say hell. I have 69 hours in the long drive. That is a very funny number to get randomly. Oh, I'm starving. Oh my god. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna store the shovel. And then we're gonna save. And then we're gonna speed run getting a new core. I heard many people say worse. We're all horrible people. Runs in the family. I gotta be honest always. Like, half of your messages, I feel like something is lost in translation. I've heard many people say worse. We're all horrible people. Runs in the family. Like, I gotta be honest. I literally do not understand what that means. Okay, super quick tutorial on how to get a nuclear core without having to go to the cave. We're gonna call him out on the jokes, but then reference 69 hours. The difference is it's not a joke. Me having 69 hours in the long drive is not a joke. That's the truth. It's a fact. Did I realize the Discord group was toxic? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Do not go there. So, step 1, start a new save, teleport to spawn by using numlock delete. Grab the shovel, you moved over saves. ATV is inside, right? Is the long drive Discord that bad? Never joined? Okay, so you know how the long drive has a lot of content that it's kind of like crude humor? Like the sex dolls and the literal shit and all of that? The Discord gets up to like a couple steps above that. Like when I streamed the long drive, I had a mod that removed the literal shit and the sex doll stuff. Which honestly, I don't really know why that's in the game. And the Discord is, it's a couple steps above it. Now, I haven't looked at the Discord in months. The only time I go to the Discord is to check for mod updates. What people say this stream is relatively tame? Yeah, it's on purpose. It's called a curated chat. The shit that you hear around my colleagues, well, I shan't celebrate. This sounds like bragging. This comment sounds like bragging. Like, I work as a security technician. I set up, like, security camps and shit. I work with some fucking race... You're no, you're not them. You are not them. You are not the real I suggest force fem. I refuse to fucking believe this. You're a fake, you're a fraud, and you're not the real I suggest force fem. The half of my time on Reddit is on r/1night6. You're not them. Sit down. Be humble, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I suggest Force Femme is a micro celebrity in the trans community. Like, this would be, imagine if you were streaming and Mr. Beast followed you. You'd be like, you're not the real Mr. Beast. Is it worse than what the Zelda community get us with Tears of the Kingdom creations? I've only seen people make like giant flowing penises in that game. I haven't seen anything worse. I stole her username, but I've been using it a while, if that's what you mean. I knew it. I knew you were not the real I suggest Force Femme. I fucking knew it. I knew it. If it was the real I suggest Force Femme, I would have been like, holy shit. But thank you for the follow. I really appreciate this. Stolen usernames? I mean, I suggest Force Femme. No, you did it wrong. You shouldn't have said that. Your first comment here should have been, I have a suggestion. You didn't go all the... Oh, it would have been so funny if your first comment was, I have a suggestion. I'm agender too, so you know, it would have worked. It would have been synergy. Oh, it's still a good username, but like... what could have been? I would have screenshotted that and posted it on Reddit immediately. Okay, dig this shit up. Immediately, as soon as the animation finishes, collect it, teleport with the numpad, waves and transfer. There are so many trans people that watch my stream, and I like it. I'm proud that I have a community where trans people feel safe. Shout out to that one time I had just started streaming. I was streaming Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. At some point, my stream was 4 people. It was me and 3 trans women. No, one of them was cis. It was me, 2 trans women, and a cis woman. Trans femme? Yeah. Wait, is that a confusing term? This is a trans right stream. This is the Vocus stream on Twitch. I'm agender. I assume what I suggest force femme you said means that they're, you know, trans femme. Always sad if someone don't feel safe. I'm happy if bigots don't feel safe. Like, if you're racist, you should not feel safe here. Do you need some sleeping pills? It's funny because I do suffer from insomnia. I have a doctor's note that says I have insomnia, so... I made the wrong thing. Chest, pelvis. Okay, we did it. We have all the parts. So I am so woke that I have insomnia. Now, this is the Vocus stream on Twitch. This stream believes in trans rights and minority rights, women's rights. This stream believes in the good things and we don't believe in the bad things. What half of this stuff means. Support from Tennessee. If you're supportive, that's all I'm gonna ask of you. Can I chew on the cables that lead to the transformer? Do you want to do that because it's called a transformer, or do you want to do that because they look yummy? We are going to the bouldering place, yeah. Did you end up bringing swimming clothes? A swimsuit, I guess is the right word for it. You brought the Kirby bag. I didn't bring swimsuit. Well, we're gonna go climbing then. Or we're gonna go bouldering. Because I like chewing on things stimulating. You realize if you chew on a 230 volt wire, like a 10 amp, what is it called in English? Like a 10 amp breaker. Can I come? You cannot come to me and my fiance's bouldering event. That's, first of all, do not meet me in real life. I will get very scared and run away. I almost met a viewer in real life once. Oliver is the viewer because they lived right next to me. And also, if you bite and chew on a 230 volts 10 amp wire, that could kill you. That shit might be 1,000 volts. You will become dust. From dust have you come, from dust you shall go, or whatever they say. Okay. Now, Kerfer no color. Get the A-colored Kerfer. And we grab these 3. Extra spicy noodle. Hold on a second. You know blue Kerfer, girl Kerfer? I did not know they have a gender. Hold on. Here we go. I tell you right now, a conservative is respectful of minorities is rather rare here in Tennessee. Oh, I fucking believe you. I've seen some footage. So, one thing I know about the Kerfers is that, okay, no, actually I can't do it without Lakeisha. That's my daughter. I can't use her as an example. That feels weird. I'm gonna use it with this one. One thing I know about the Curfer is different color of Omega Curfer have a different chest size. I don't know why they did that. I don't remember which one is bigger, which one is smaller, but I did see an image of Reddit of them having different breast sizes. Red Curfer is red Curfer, pink Curfer is boy Curfer. That's my daughter Alakisha. She might have a more masculine build. She's a robot. I don't know how that relates to gender, but she's always identified as a woman, so, you know. That probably means cis. I don't know how robots work. She might have a masculine build, but she's still my daughter, god damn it. Blue bigger and red middle. The culture is so different with some minorities, I have to talk in different way. When I'm at work, I have to, like, code switch. When I'm at work, I can't go, like, full woke, because I work in a conservative industry. Like, people are gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Blue, red, green. An unknown doll. By the way, what is Curfer O Head Plus? Unknown doll. I am scared to activate this one because the Argemias that the last time I saw an Argemia model that wasn't invisible, it was in debug mode and it was uncensored. It had like boobs and shit. Now the rules are on Twitch, if the game is not a porn game, which this isn't, and the nudity is unmodded, it's okay. Like if you're playing Witcher 3, you can show the sex scenes. If you're playing Darkest Dungeon, you can show the one boss that has their tits out. I don't know what this looks like, but I'm gonna assume Twitch is okay with it, and I don't think Mr. Dr. Voice would put in something explicit. Sometimes when I watch streams like this, I'll turn my brightness all the way down so I don't get called a slur. Oh, Jesus. It looks like the plush? Okay, that's good. By the way, ForceFem, I saw your message. That phrase is banned in this chat because it got spammed. I am gonna watch... This is all I'm gonna say, and if anyone says any more on this, there will be punishment. I am going to go see the Michael Bay movie that was just announced. I want to see that opening day, first showing. Seat exact middle of the theater. And I'm bringing all my boys with me. And Boba too if she wants to go, but I don't think she wants to see that movie because she hates the source material. Holy shit, you're huge! This is really big. You are really large. The Easter egg with a mega curfer and the banned phrase. I know that one, that it kills you. I know it murders you. What happens if I do this? I thought it was gonna look like the R-rolls and not like the plushie. This is literally new. I have seen so much footage of like the American South and just racism. Like sometimes I feel like the South probably isn't as racist as I think. I've just been like shown the bad parts of it. And then I talk to people from the South and I hear more stories from it. It's getting hard to believe that it's like... I know if you go to like the big cities down south, they lean liberal, but like I've seen so much bad shit from the southern US. Hey, large plushie. Boba does want some really big plushies. Like, Boba loves plushies, and she loves beanbags. I was thinking, like, what if I get her, like, a beanbag that is just a giant fucking Snorlax? Take up, like, half of my living room. I have family from Mississippi. It's exactly as racist as it seems. What you hear is what you hear. It's not like the furry community. I've heard that the furry community is really nice. I have never been a furry. I have never been in like a furry setting. But I've heard that the furry community is actually kind of nice. I like the demon point of view when it's running, because you see the claws. Okay. What did... We have the extra camera. We should probably just go set this up in the forest right now. Actually, I should go get a cup of coffee. Hello, Alakisha. How you doing? New viewers, that's my daughter. Her name is Alakisha, and you will show her some goddamn respect. Okay. Do I get a heart attack if I drink any more coffee? I think I should chill. And here first, I think of yellow cake for some reason. What's yellow cake? Is yellow cake a food or a person? Because yellow cake does sound like a person on Twitter that would make like furry content. The uranium? What is yellow cake uranium? Why are there one of you a day? I hate you, die. What is yellow cake uranium? I can approve of one thing. If the slurm said given as much power as in some places, I'm happy about that. A station refining uranium? I don't know why you put a question mark there as if I'm some kind of idiot. I don't think we should expect people, especially fucking streamers, to know the stages of uranium refinement. What's the furry that covers himself in Americum or something? Is Americum not radioactive? Is this like the nuclear Boy Scout, but they're a furry? Furries don't exist in Tennessee? Huh. We're getting on kind of like a downer talk here with all the slurs and shit, so we're gonna change the topic right now. When you're gonna make the mannequin curfer, you will need one of them. Why would I need a mannequin curfer? I have made a mannequin curfer, like, on the previous save. On the 0.7 playthrough, I made a mannequin curfer. Why would I need one of them? Do they stop mannequins from spawning? Grim supporters are asked comment. Okay, we're switching topic. We're not talking about this anymore. From now on, we're talking about... I guess we're talking about fucking nuclear physics. It's radioactive, that's why they call it yellow cake. It's their gimmick, apparently. Their gimmick is covering themselves in a fucking radioactive material. They're going to die. That's like saying, oh yeah, I'm a furry. My gimmick is shooting myself in the head with a 12-gauge shotgun. That's not a gimmick, that's a cry for help. Which of these curfers are going to go homicidal? We already killed the evil one. We already know the answer. It's orange. And we already know what happened to it. It exploded after we hit it with a pickaxe. And now it's technically enslaved? I'm not sure how I feel about that. How do you not know about uranium refinement as a streamer? Fuck, that's a good question. Now I feel emasculated. That solved the problem, I suppose? Okay, I don't know where the green flame spawns. I'm not really sure where the best place to put a camera here is. Maybe on the roof of the house. You want to be a gimmick for Kurt Cobain? That joke is over the line. That joke is over the line. You've been cool in chat, so I'm giving you a 1-second timeout. We're not gonna make jokes about real-life suicides here. You're getting a 1-second timeout because you've been cool and normal in chat. But we don't joke about actual real people who did suicide. It's a random place in the forest. It's a random place. Does it move? We saw a blue fire here. I want to hold them and grab. No! I don't like how it instantly attaches. We saw a blue fire here that moved. I'm not sure if that was just like a wisp or an orb, but... it does make me think. Don't attach. Me, when bro has been getting too close to an emotionally unavailable goth girl, I don't know. I'm fucking mad, I'll be better. The cabin is cool. This cabin is really fucking cool. I love the new, like, architecture. The old shed, I thought it looked okay. The new shed looks fucking amazing. This place right here, I love the environment design. I assume there is an event that happens here. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what potential event could be here. But I assume either there is one or they're gonna make one. There's a proper haunted cabin. Rumpfenstein, have you not seen the Furfur house? Because that is a haunted cabin. It still has the fern, and you can still go to the hell dimension. And we did. We did the rune Easter egg. By the way, giant plushie is gonna come running at us at like Mach 11 pretty soon. This one has old European vibes though. Kinda? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've been in plenty of old European cabins, and you're not wrong. Actually, the more I think about it, the more right you are. In fact, I'm gonna make you a mod. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I should have started with VIP, because that would have been believable. Well, this chat is fairly curated, so we have very few mod activities per stream, because they're not really needed that often. I only take those opportunities when I'm unaware of streamers' policy. Can I be a mod? No. If you ask for it, you cannot be a mod. Unless I know you IRL, you're a trusted streamer, or like, I don't know, fucking maybe Midnight Blue could be a mod, but they don't want to. And that's a maybe. That's a maybe. Because Midnight Blue has been here since literally the first stream. Midnight Blue was here the first stream I ever did. They still show up. They have literally never done anything against the rules. Like, they've literally been watching the stream for nearly 3 years. They have never broken the rules. They're like the most trusted viewer. You can make my cat a mod. He would do nothing
Chanel
and occasionally
optics got me seeing shit.
That was perfectly timed, Dracula. You want a kitty? You want every pet, and I agree with you, but let's... Because you see a dog, you want a dog. You see a bunny, you want a bunny. You see a kitty, you want a kitty. A kitty is the most practical thing for us to get first. I agree. I also want a kitty. And we're gonna name it Snickers after the chocolate bar. Because I made a promise to myself in middle school that if I had a cat, I was gonna name it Snickers. You say the name of pink perfer? I misheard. It's alopecia. It's alopecia. It's spelled A-L-O-C-A-S-I-A. I want one pet that's called Mochi Dango. You get to name the bunnies. You have unilateral power to name the bunnies. We have not gotten the little guy event. The Mushroom Man event has not showed up on this save. I love the Mushroom Man event because he looks like my avatar, which I haven't streamed with for months. Mochi is an incredible bunny name. Yup. Hold on, I gotta check this. Boba wants a bunny named Dango and a bunny named Mochi and Sesame? No, wait, did you want one named Sesame, or am I saying that because that's the name of my friend's cat? Boba, that's the name of my friend's cat. You can't call it Sesame. The name's Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like how smug you are. I don't like how smug this thing is. Can I say stuff revealed about lore not in-game? You can say lore stuff. I don't really care about the lore of this game. I haven't read up on the lore because I'm very disappointed my headcanon is going to be incorrect. One very surface. You haven't caused any harm, dude. If you say something and Automod catches it, that's pretty much the best thing to do. If you want to leave, then of course you're free to go. I'm not gonna chain you to the computer and be like, watch. Oh. We're getting really close to the last day. I'm getting really close to the final day. That's also good advice. Okay, I want to make the eerie Omega Curfer, because she is Alakisha's friend. But, you barely fit through the door. But why is the FPS so fucking low? Why is the FPS... Is it low because we have 3 of you together? But you're not doing any AI shit right now. Am I shaking because of coffee or am I shaking because of the world? It's because of the coffee. I genuinely don't want to cause anything further. It's just chill out, dude. It's all gonna be okay. What's the name of the demon Curfer? I call it the demon, but it's Furfer. Like if we do this... Furfer. This is for... Actually, you know what? I got a good idea. I got a good joke. I got a good joke. This is every friend group in university. Fresho gone? What do you mean Fresho gone? What, did the stream crash? Wait, what do you mean Fresho gone? Did the stream explode? Oh, Lumpy Cat, it's you! We got another Southerner in there. We got more people from the Southern US. My repressed university members. This is every friend group in university. Person who's there to study really hard and do stuff. Person who's there to have fun and be stupid. Person with untreated mental issues. But I think we should chill on the coffee because I feel like my heart's about to explode. I don't see fresh nose. I'm right here, dude. I'm right here. If you don't see me, just look at the Twitch channel icon. Ray's from Southeast Asia. I'm from South America too. Hold on. Boba's losing Wi-Fi because she's going to... I almost said space because she's going to the sky. Everyone wish Boba a nice flight. Have a nice flight, babe. And then a couple heart emoji. Oh, she haven't boarded yet. Okay. Enjoy space. Boba is from Southeast Asia. Boba is Singaporean. Take care. Have a nice flight. Yay! At some point... But oh, there she go. I was gonna say at some point Boba's just gonna be kicked from Discord for no Wi-Fi. Then it happened. We're shaking so fucking much. Holy shit, we drank too much coffee. I'm gonna time myself out real quick. You're doing the thing where you say you're gonna leave and then you don't leave. You can't say I'm gonna leave and then just stick around for 15 more messages. Like, dude, if you want to leave, just say you're gonna leave and then go. You don't need to drag this out. My uncle and his family lives in Singapore? Singapore is a pretty cool place to vacation. I don't want to live in Singapore. It's too warm and too few, like, workers' rights. This is my last message. I'm leaving forever. I know you're lying ass, Lumpy Cat. You're not going anywhere. Except to the local hootenanny. This chicken is good. Tomorrow, me and Boba are gonna get fried chicken burgers. I'm from the USA. I'm from the biggest state. You're from Alaska? Bro, you're probably from the state that's the closest, like, weather-wise to Norway. Not the closest culturally. Closest culturally to Norway is probably, like, fucking Maine. Like some New England bullshit. Dad or, like, Washington State. Yeah, this is very specific frequencies. I wasn't being a complete ass. This is dragging on. That's the last thing I'm gonna say on this. This is dragging on. You ever like watch a popular YouTuber, and then someone will be in the chat in the YouTube comments and be like, "You made a misplay, and I'm gonna unsubscribe. I've watched your channel for 15 years." And that misplay was so bad, I'm leaving forever. Next week, they're back saying the exact same shit. They've been doing it for years. If they're doing it for the bit, God bless them. If they're being serious, find a therapist. Not that state, the biggest state that connected to the USA, the Lone Star. Oh, Texas. You from Texas. You ever been to Six Flags? I've heard it's called Six Flags because Texas has flown Six Flags. Like, it was Mexico, it was independent, it was the US, it was the Confederate States, and then it was 2 more things. Not in many years, but yes. Huh. This is an airport, you don't have to announce. That's a fucking... I know that line is not original, but that's a great line. Force Fam, if your first comment had been, I have a suggestion, that would have been... That's my fucking can opener! I've been looking for you all over the place. That's where it was. Six Flags over Texas is what our Six Flags is called. Yeah, but that park's named Six Flags. Texas has been, well, it's been under Six Flags. Yeah, the flag of Mexico. The flag of the independent Texas Republic. The flag of the United States of America, God bless them. And the flag of the Confederate States of America. I don't sound like that stuff. Are you more one of these fellas? Are you talking more like one of these guys? Like Texas is flowing a flag of 6 colors. Or are you more like a, yep, that's Texas, alright. That flag's been in my family for generations. It's the same dialect, it's just different pitches. I shouldn't have told you anything. I'm gonna be talking like this every time you come up in my stream, partner. I played Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. And if you think I'm not gonna be trying to do my bet... Holy shit, I can see them through the wall. That was scary. If you don't think I'm gonna be talking like this every time you show your head around these parts, well then you got a surprise coming your way, fella. And that's what I'm talking about, tell you what. I fucking love King of the Hill, dude. King of the Hill might be my favorite cartoon. King of the Hill or Adventure Time. Holy, why are you following me? Why are you following me? You're set to idle, why are you following me? What? I set you to idle, why are you following me? New Jersey Cowboy has arrived? I've never met a person who speaks like that. You telling me they're all like Dale Gribbles and Boomhauers over where you live? You don't have like a single like King of the Hill background character? It's all like... Why are you running after me? King of the Hill fans in Japan having the debate on sub or dub? As a country guy, I commend you to stop. This is what a few years where timeout is broken due to bad country accent. You're never gonna fucking leave, dude. I don't believe you're ever gonna leave. You're gonna be here 15 hours from now after the stream has ended. You're the boy who cried wolf. You fucked around. Now you find out. You're never leaving. You've grown roots in this place. Is it still following me? What was it following? It was set to idle. We just talk normally. Maybe it's different when people hear us talk. We just don't. This is what every single person says. Every human being on Earth has an accent. Every single person goes, well, I just speak normal. You speak in your own accent, which is fine, but listen, you might not be able to tell, but Delta Rune just 12 days, 22 hours, and 38 seconds away. Can you guys believe it? Is it still following me? I feel like it's a better jump scare if I'm driving. Why is it running after me? I set your ass to idle. Like, accents is like that one clip from King of the Hill, where Boomhauer, the entire show, is talking like... Okay, you're gonna catch up? You're gonna kill me? No, you're cool. Boomhauer, the entire show is like, tell you what, man, the dang old ziggity buzz, and tell you what, man, and the dang old son is telling you right, man, it's gonna tell you what. That's how he talks the entire show. In one clip, you see the world from his perspective, and he's just like, Guys, come on. I'm trying to get through this article on vintage Camaros, and I've been on the same dang paragraph for 15 minutes. You want a hug? I can't believe Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are actually coming out. I'm gonna play Deltarune when all the chapters are out. Until then, I don't want to hear a single fucking Deltarune spoiler. He thinks I'm stuck here? He's stuck here with me. What the fuck? Did you explode? I look at chat for 1 second and my fucking demon goes boom. Holy shit, we need to find the plushie. The plushie does not show up on the map. The body parts does. The plushie doesn't. You're going down the pit? King of the Hill is I heard King of the Hill is coming back. I got excited for it. Then I saw the picture where Bobby is like working as a chef. I was like, that's cool. But then I saw like the ad for it, like the art, like, and it was like a drone and every character looked depressed. And I'm like, everyone looked older. And I'm like, this just looks depressing. Like, I don't think this King of the Hill is gonna have the magic of King of the Hill. Okay, where the fuck are all the body parts? Where's the ATV? We might need the map for this. We might need to go get the map. Okay, this shit is getting annoying. This shit is just annoying now. There we go. The shit got annoying 15 minutes ago, and now it's just very annoying. I said about 8 years into the future of the old show. It's just, like... If you haven't seen, like, the... Like, just the poster for it. Just the characters look sad and uncomfortable. It looks like there's gonna be, like, modern, like, lame joke. Mr. Garkin, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Like, I don't think the King of the Hill reboot is gonna be good. I want it to be, but I don't think it will. Reboot where new characters meet new technology and joke about new things like crypto and TikTok? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm scared of. I've seen it, I'm excited, I hope it's as good, if not better. I want to see what happens. I hope it's good. Let me make that clearer. I just don't think it will be. Where's the map? Doesn't show up on the map. We should sleep until daylight and then go look. We're never gonna get a new signal or an event signal. That's never going to happen. That will never occur. But thank you for the follow, Mr. Garkin. Fun fact, my grandpa from Mississippi sounded almost like Boomhauer. His own children couldn't understand him half the time. I read that as grandma. 350.25. 350.25. We're gonna start the download and we're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna close the garage door. This might be the last day. We might be getting to the last day. I think it's 52 days. This might be the last one. Wait, we're still at 4? We've been at day 49 since, like, the raid happened. Has this really just been one long... I guess I stayed awake on caffeine the whole time. It shouldn't loop at 49. It should move. It should loop at 50. By the way, today for dinner, I think I'm gonna go buy myself a kebab. There's a kebab shop really close to where I live that has kebabs that are like half the price of a normal kebab. They are 25% larger than a normal kebab, and they taste really good. I don't know how they do it, but it's super cheap, super good food. And I love kebabs. You know, I'm Norwegian. All Norwegians love kebabs. I think I'm gonna go there after the stream. Just get a kebab. I'm gonna go shopping after the stream. There's a couple of things I have to buy for Boba tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm waking up, I'm going to work, and I'm going straight from work to the airport. I'm gonna pick Boba up in my work clothes. So I'm gonna go shopping after the stream. Okay, and... By the way, the stream has already been 10 minutes longer than I planned. weekday streams after work are 3 hours long. We're in live for 3 hours and 10 minutes. How long is the flight? 13 hours! And then there's a layover, and then there's another flight. It usually takes like 20 hours to go from Norway to Singapore. By the way, if you try to say dare, as in gender neutral her, Boba uses she, her pronouns. Boba's a cis woman. Oh my god, poor thing. Both of us have done that flight multiple times. You get used to it. Like nowadays, we kind of just sleep. Though the last time I did the flight, I downloaded a ton of Northern Lion videos. And I just watched Northern Lion videos on the plane. And it was pretty chill. You know what? No, fuck this. No, I'm not playing your sick games. There we go. I didn't know that. It's all cool. It's all good. It's all good. You haven't done anything wrong. If you had the ability to sleep on a flight, none of them are that bad. It is great. What if you had a 60-hour flight? What if you had a 60-hour flight? Would it be great then? Huh? Would it? I love insane hypotheticals. I fucking love bringing up hypotheticals that are, like, extreme. Some good water. By the way, I found my giant fucking 2-liter water bottle. I found it. It was in my moving stuff. So now I have it. I haven't washed it, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use it. 24 hours to New Zealand wasn't that bad. Yeah, but you were going to New Zealand, which is one of the best places. Where the hell does one go to a 60-hour flight? The moon? Oh. Also, they've removed the Gears event. I kind of like the Gears event. Listen, okay? We're looping on day 49, so this is technically the end of the game. We gotta rescue them, but that can't happen this stream. I worked 8 hours today, and I'm streamed 3 hours. That's a 12-hour day. I gotta go do, like, shit in real life, so we have to end the stream here. You can go to the moon, hang out with the Moonanites. I forgot their names, but they're kind of hard names to say. Go watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's my one command. The stream is ending, go watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Listen, I tell you what. I have fun. Hold on, let me check something. What is this? Twitch, what the fuck are you suggesting me? What? Why has Twitch started giving me, like, suggestions to completely fucking random streamers? Hold on a second. I can't even see the chat right now. Okay. I'm gonna check something, and then we're gonna wanna rip end the stream. Hold on, let me check. Okay, sweet. But yeah, this is the end of the stream today. Here are the socials, all the VODs. Social button doesn't work. Social button doesn't work. Hello? Oh, right, because the fucking Stream Deck program doesn't start when my Windows does. I was like fighting a burp there. I was fighting demons. There's the socials. All the VODs go up on YouTube, and I'll post in the Discord when the next stream is. Because here's the deal. Here's the schedule. Boba is coming tomorrow, so I'm not streaming on Saturday. 99% chance I don't stream next Saturday. So that's like a week with no streams. Then, Saturday the 7th, guaranteed stream unless something comes up. On Saturday the 14th, I'm in the military. I'm getting promoted in the military, so I'm gonna be gone for 10 days. So I'm not streaming on the 14th. On the 21st is when I come back from the military. I'm gonna be worn out and fucked up. So it might be... We're gonna stream on the 7th. And then maybe next stream the 28th? That's such a long fucking break. But yeah, no, we're gonna work that out. We're gonna work that out. But for now, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that came by. Everyone who watched the stream. Everyone who talked in chat. And everyone who just lurked. We love the lurkers. And I'm gonna give an extra special shout out to... Let me get the list. To Eternal Hype for the resub. 13 fucking months. That's insane. Bio for the raid. Thank you. Go check out their channel. I suggest Forcefem. You're still not the real one for the follow. Mr. Garkin for the follow. I'm gonna see you all in... It's gonna be at least a week, but you can always reach me on Discord. Just don't ping me on the Discord unless it's like really important, but I'll be on the Discord. I'll let you know when the next stream is. And yeah, I hope to see you all.